typing in. I'm talking about shit that I said that I wouldn't ever talk about. So we're going to talk about it. Hi, Anna. I love it. This talking is a favorite. They're my favorite people too. Masley, hello, love. Tammy, hello, 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 Goldilocks. Here I go wearing a dumb mom of two, a white. I keep saying I'm not gonna wear white anymore, and here I come wearing white, and I can't see the dang comments. There's a lot of sad stuff happening in this world right now. There's a lot of sad stuff happening on TikTok, particularly right now, that to me is absolutely heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that for sure. I know it's going to be a night. I'll start double tapping. it's definitely going to be a night. There's going to be some double tap and heart me moments for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, got you. Are you wearing the famous brown? I am not. I'm wearing a black one. I don't even know what happened to that brown hair tie. It is gone. Never to be seen again. After I absolutely embarrassed myself. God damn it, man. Damn it. Thank you, Margaret. I'm doing okay. I'm really tired today. I love you guys too. Thank you. I absolutely love my kitchen. Honey, I'll be throwing down in that thing, okay? Angie in the side game, my grandson will be moved out. Oh, Sandra, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy, love. Sandra, that is so wonderful. Speaking of, while we're waiting for everyone to, listen, what is it called? Okay. Oh, Pocono, listen, love. Now, for my youngest son's birthday, he turned 27. He turned 26. How old's my kid? Anyways, he turned 26. That's not the point. He wanted family fun and food, so I made all the favorite foods. Okay, I never ever cook on live, but people were asking me about my my homemade mac and cheese, so I decide, I'm like, okay, well, I'll go live. Well, I'm cooking the mac and cheese, no problem. That was the dumbest damn idea I ever had, because why is it I'm like, oh, let me teach him how to do the roux sauce, because the roux for the mac and cheese, right, way different than for like a gravy or a gumbo, whatever. My dumb self tilts my little thingy like this, you know, for my phone. Why does my phone drop right into the butter? Listen, I am no Martha Stewart, okay? You guys will just have to take my word for it. That was just such a stupid idea. So yeah, there will be no cooking lives for me again. I'm a freaking mess, man. Right, Jasmine? I tried, man. Phone right into the melted butter. Start over. Oh, it was on live. Listen, anything I can do. You better maybe a recorded video. Yeah. Listen, if it's gonna happen and embarrass me, it's gonna happen to me, and it's gonna happen on live. Okay. Y'all were in the pan. I done gave you guys all 3rd-degree burns. Dropped you, gave you a concussion, put you right in the pan. Dang it, man. Well, so Ash, that's the thing. Ash said, get the stand that was with you. Well, I had one. And I gave it to a friend because I didn't know how to work the damn thing. I couldn't figure it out. I was actually supposed to even do a video on it. I couldn't figure it out. So I don't have it. Okay? I just need this one that I don't even know how to work the dang TikTok. Okay? Listen, we just all have to just be thankful and appreciative. I've got this far to know how to just push the button and talk. That's one thing I can do, is talk. Hi, Dee. So, here we are. Hi, Joy. But speaking of, so we can start with that, actually. Speaking of going live and embarrassing people or having horrible things happen. This isn't embarrassing at all, but did you guys see, this is humiliating, like, I'm so flustered with this one. I can't even get my words straight. Sister, oh my, thank you, love. That was so cute. What was that? A trampoline teddy? Ow, get it, Teddy? Thank you, love. There is nothing in this world. Chris, you haven't missed a darn thing, but hello. I'm just getting started. I was just telling embarrassing stories about myself, things I've done on live. There is nothing in this world that is important enough for you to have to go live at any old time when you are not, everything is not done and put away, the kids aren't taken care of and focused, you're not home safely, etc. Did you guys see the video? The creator's name is Tea Time. She was going live with her kids in the car and driving and hit somebody. Now, I have not verified, but from what I've heard, said person is no longer with us. And I am just trying to figure out why. He did pass? Oh my God. Does anyone know, has Tea Time been arrested? That is devastating. Like, that video is triggering. At first, I thought it was like, what is that called? AI. I thought it was like AI. Right, to get views. People do crazy shit, right, to get views. Because you can hear her get out and say, are you okay? Or something. And you hear somebody talk. So I'm like, oh, well, the creator's name is Tea Time. It's like TEA-THYME. And I felt like I could hear a man say something back. Yeah, she definitely will. I'm assuming. Oh, is it TEA-TIME? Well, the police has, yeah, right. Yeah, they have all the evidence they need. I mean, she's recorded it. But now, oh, TYME, thank you. This is the thing. I don't know how old the kids are either. The kids were in the back seat. Okay, you're good, love. The kids were in the back seat. And again, I don't know how old they are, but to me, it doesn't really matter. What a devastating thing that they had to go through to be a part of said thing that unfortunately took somebody's life. But now their mother is going to be away for some time. Hi, love. How are you, Mary? I don't know, honey. Casey, I wish I knew. That's why I said, like, I don't even understand the whole thing of people going live when they have their kids for long periods of time. Like, I don't like to come live unless everything is done. Like, when I come here to give you guys my undivided attention. I don't want to be thinking about, oh, that's right, I have something in the oven, or I'm doing this, or do it. You guys see, I dropped you guys in melted butter when I tried to go live and do something that my mind was not on. You know, so I like to give you guys my undivided attention. And I'm not saying because that's the way I do it, that's the right way. But I don't think that, I love you guys, but there's never a time where I'm going to need to be in the car and go live while I'm driving. First of all, that's completely against any type of TikTok guidelines. I can't even show my damn socks. These people are getting away with murder, literally, schmurder. It's craziness. I don't know what she was talking about, but rest in peace to that young man. Please keep that young man and his family in your prayers. Yeah, I was against the law. Like, it's such a sad thing. It really, truly is a really sad, I don't know. And it totally doesn't matter. It was a 59-year-old man. Oh my God. It really doesn't matter, but does anybody even know what the heck she was talking about? I'm trying to, like, again, the line of work I'm in, I love to know, hi Ashley, I love to know how people's mind works. Oh, you are Goldilocks? Yeah, exactly, Tammy. So senseless. So senseless. But I'd love to know how people's mind work. I'm just trying to figure out why you would ever go live. Host a live stream while you're driving and your kids. Julie, her name is Tea Time. The videos are up. They're traumatizing, so I don't want to show them. She had boxes up too, and no one in the boxes ever told her, like, we'll take over, like, until you get home. Was he walking? No, he was walking. So she hit a pedestrian. It's so sad. Thank you, Mary. Sorry, Nazim. We have things to talk about. Oh, let me just turn these off. I know she hosts accountability. Jackie, please tell me. I only got to that part and I'm like, come on. I know she hosts accountability court. but I'm not sure. How is the host of Accountability Court going to be driving and hit a pedestrian on the Hi, Susan. Like, what the hell? He was walking from the grocery store he worked at. Bless his sweetheart. Listen. She just ruined her own life, her kids' life, and that man and his family's life. For what? Her name is Tea Time. It's Teatym. Here, I'll pull up I won't show you guys the video, but I'll pull it up so you guys can see the account that I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, I wonder if her account's down. Oh, her account is finally down. But this is her. This is right before the accident. And actually, if you guys want, I can play the video and I can leave the sound off if you want, because you can't see anything in the video, but you can see that she's distracted because she keeps looking at the comments. Yeah, and her 2 kids were in the car. It said, from tears to triumph. How crazy is that, you guys? That's what she named. The live name of this is From Tears to Triumph. So for those of you guys that just came in, we're talking about a creator. Her name is Tea Time. And apparently she hosts a panel show. I love you more. She hosts a panel show apparently called Accountability Court. Well, she was live streaming on a panel. This is her with her 2 kids in the car, and she hit a pedestrian, and he unfortunately passed away. Yeah, that's why I don't want. That's why I'm like, I want to keep the sound off, because you can hear the kid. You can hear that thud. It's bad. But I can play it if you guys want. I can play it with no sound. And all you have to do is type in Tea Time. It'll come up if you guys want to watch it on your own. I don't want to put any trauma on anybody. Besides these hairs right here. But if you guys want, I'll just play this without the sound. And you can see how she's like focusing on, like, this is the road, and then she's like on the camera. So she keeps looking. She's definitely not focused. So let me rewind it from the beginning. Oh, so it's already happened. She's getting, yeah. Wait. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Oh. Did you guys hear that? You literally hear a thump, and she's like, ah, what the fuck? Okay, good. Oh, shit. Sorry. If you heard it, I apologize. I was trying to see where we're at in the video. It's a quick video. My understanding is right now she has not been arrested, but I'm sure she will be. And her name is Tea Time. Here, let me put it in here for you guys. It looks like her account is gone. Here, I'll pin this. Look at me commenting and pinning. Okay, can we just clap it up for me real fast? So again, yeah, he was walking, and apparently some you lovely people. Thank you guys. I get so excited, and now I know how to kick people. Oh, did she private it? Ash, that is what got me, is how mad and irritated and pissed off she seemed, like how she acted when it happened. You would literally hear the thud, and then you hear her say, ah, like, what the fuck? Are you okay? What are you doing? Absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. And not only that, imagine the trauma for the people who were in her live as well. Like, I literally can't imagine ever putting myself again in a situation as people who come on here and we decide to post that button and go live and we develop a relationship with you guys. It now becomes our responsibility to make sure that we don't do anything intentionally to upset you, trigger you, offend. In my opinion, other creators may not feel that way. Like I don't care what I do. It's all about the clicks, the views, the money, whatever. I'm not like that. I'm gonna let you know. Trigger warning ahead any time that I can. So imagine being on, right, Joe? Imagine being on her live stream and hearing that as well. No way I would not be affected by that. I'm affected. If I'm watching a live stream and I hear that happen, I'm not sleeping at night. Like, I'm going to be panicked driving. I don't know. Tiff, I am. I wanted to give you guys extra time today. We were just talking about Tea Time. She's a creator, and she was doing a live stream while driving, and unfortunately hit a pedestrian, and he passed away. Thank you, Kathy. Kat says you are very respectful and informative at the same time. I try to be, love. I try to be. Jennifer, I don't even think that she was going fast. He did, CD. Yeah. I'm just piecing it together too, because to be honest with you guys, like I said, I thought it was AI at first. I really did think it was AI. Because the video that I saw was just of her talking, like just that clip that I showed. And then you heard the thud, right? And you heard her scream and kind of get out and yell at him or whatever. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then that was all that I saw. So I'm like, oh, that's AI. That's something to try to draw attention or whatever to her thing. Kathy, thank you, love. But it's not. Hi, you are my sunshine. It's not. And unfortunately, he did pass away, and it's devastating. So again, prayers to him, his family, her children who were in the car, to all of the viewers that were there, her co-host that were on there, all of them witnessed a horrible tragedy. And it's, yeah, right when she, if you watch the video, I played it, but I didn't want to play the sound. What? 2K got arrested? Yeah, that's what I'm like. So she, I'm like, that's what I thought. Why would, well, we can go ahead and remove Autumn then. That's weird because she's a, let's go ahead and mute her. Anyways, sorry. That distracted me. I was like, what the hell? I hate when people come in and distract us. So, especially as I'm in the midst of talking about saying a prayer for somebody. No, he did not get, listen, 2K did not get arrested. He did not get arrested. Absolutely no. I don't know why people come in and say bullshit and be so disrespectful about somebody else, especially when we're in the midst of trying to say a prayer and a prayer and well wishes to another man's family who just lost their life. I hope you step on Legos tonight. I hope you kick the pointiest of rocks with bare feet. I hope your pillow is hot as all Satan's hell tonight. Okay? Come in here with that bullshit. You got me off my regular. No, love, you didn't have to get off, Steph. It wasn't Autumn that said it. Wait, what? That's who posted it. That's literally who said it. Or was she asking? Because I'm like, wait a minute, Autumn is like a member. Like a member. That's why I was so confused. Was she asking it back? It's not Autumn. It was Gus. Let me go back. Okay, well, actually, I won't know how to unmute. Thank you for correcting. We always want to correct anything. Gus, I hope you... Hold on, let me go back up and find it. And then I want to finish the story. Hold on, but I need to unmute Autumn. Let me see if I can figure this out on my own. I gotta find her. Oh, thank you. Sister got it. Thank you. So Autumn, I apologize. That's why I was confused, because I'm like, Autumn's a member. Like, she's like a Talk Gang member. So I found that very odd. That's why I was confused at first. So Gus, I hope you step on all of the Legos. I hope your pillow is hot as hell. I know, that's Autumn. That's why I was like paused at first. I'm like, not Autumn. Like, what? But I didn't see the comment above, so I do apologize. I apologize, Autumn. Absolutely. Listen, she was a member, but I love you guys. But yeah, if that happens, it happens. So and I'll always apologize too for when I'm wrong. So anyways, I do want to wrap up the story about tea time. Right, probably. Sometimes right. I don't grasp it. I don't grasp why anybody goes live while they're driving, especially when you have kids in your car and it's nighttime and you're hosting a panel and you have affected so many lives. You took a life. You've affected the lives of your kids. All the whole situation is absolutely traumatizing, and I don't know. Oh, hello, Principal. We're actually just kind of getting started. I was just talking about the situation with Tea Time when she went live and hit a pedestrian. So that's all we talked about so far. Exactly, TikTok. That's why I was like, it doesn't justify anything, what she did. But I'm like, what the hell was she talking about that was that damn important? And then when I looked it up, wait, what happened? The name of her live is, it's testimony, but it's spelled, with the, oops, hold on. Again, you guys can watch this. The sound is horrifying. Testimony. And then it's from, here it is, From Tears to Triumph. So she's talking about, either she's talking about or letting people give their testimonies from tears to triumph while she takes a man's life. I don't understand. Apparently he was, she's from Messy Talk. What? I never knew what happened with Messy Talk. They used to be one of my, it was Messy T. Messy T was who I used to really love. But then I never see them anymore. No, they do drama on the side of TikTok, on that side. Wow. It's just crazy. Yeah, she was live when it happened. And again, the reason why I played the video but not the sound is because you hear the hit, and she's mad. She's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Are you okay? Like when she gets out. It's terrible. Listen, Zippity Doodah, first of all, I love the name. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Well, I probably do have an idea, right? She probably said, well, it was night. Of course she didn't say, look, and I was on live stream, here's the video, right? She probably said it was nighttime and he was walking in the dark or whatever. I didn't see. He walked out, whatever. She probably said something along those lines and they have to investigate. Well, people have the video and it's now been posted. So she will probably be picked up for vehicular manslaughter is my assumption. I don't even know what state she's in, but I'm assuming that that's what it'll be. Yeah. I don't know. Crazy. The people co-hosting and in the chat during put out videos. Oh, I bet, Megan. That's what I was saying. I was like, it's not only, her, the kids and him and his family. Like, it's the whole chat. It's everybody. Like, I can't imagine putting you guys in that situation to where I'm going to do something so irresponsible. Listening to that affects me. It affected me, and I wasn't even watching it. I'm just scrolling through and I hear the video. I thought it was AI. Because she hit the person with her car. And he was a pedestrian. So I'm assuming, again, I don't know. But it won't be it shouldn't be just a murder charge because it was not intentional. It happened on the 3rd. Thank you, Jessica. If you type in here, hold on, let me pin it. And then I want to move along. That's the username. The account is private, but if you just type it in the chat, it will come up. Let me give you a very strong trigger warning, though. The impact is, no, Rhonda, she's not in jail, as far as I know. And I don't know how old her kids are. The impact is very loud. Oh, ouch. Oh, here we go. November 3rd, 5:46 p.m., Zion, Illinois. My heart just really, really aches for absolutely everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama, too. Oh, Chris, honey, you're not dumb. Listen, I'm just figuring out myself. AI is the artificial intelligence. Remember I was saying, yeah, if you guys search it and go watch it, again, trigger warning. It's traumatizing. You're literally hearing somebody's life be taken. It's terrible. But you can take anything nowadays and do, no, it wasn't intentional. That's why I think it'll be vehicular manslaughter. But she was driving. I would just put in tea time. That's all I did was put in tea time and it popped right up. It was like the first video. Or this creator is live catch-ups. Here, let me just put in this. Let me shout out this creator here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Comment. Live. This is that's the page that I just watched. I just watched this video on. So if you go there, again, I want to say trigger warning. It's the second video. Oh, what's this one? Is this the same girl? Oh, she came back online. I haven't seen this. Hi, Gloria. Yeah, don't watch it, love. This was 54 minutes ago. I haven't seen it. I don't know. Hi, Miss Rhonda. Do you guys want me to play it or no? This is her. It says, Tea Time came back on 11/6, 3 days after the accident, and went live for 3 hours and 46 minutes. This was before we shared the clips of her. Okay, I just want to make it very clear. I don't know what's in this clip. So we're going to watch it together. Just, again, I don't want to be traumatizing to anybody, but this was just 54 minutes ago. Yeah. I have a feeling she's probably just going on about her regular business. No. If it's triggering, I don't want to play it. I don't want, or if you guys wanted to step away for a minute, then we can do that. Thank God I didn't just show this. Principal, you just saved me. I just got notification that had all my info that would have just went up on there. Oh my God. I just watched it. She was looking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when that happened. This one I'm wondering. This is what I'll do. Let me mute. I'm going to mute my thing. I'm going to listen to it to see if there's anything crazy. And then I'll come right back. Okay? Okay, I'm already irritated. I am going to go ahead and play it because she doesn't address this at all. But I'm already irritated. I was, maybe 30 seconds in. And she literally says, mind you, this is after the accident. She says, I'm not going to go live if I can't give you my full capacity. I don't want to be distracted. So that's why I have them in live. But my Cash App is up there. So I'm going to play at least that part.
Y'all already know.
Literally,
right?
City.
So y'all know if my mind isn't in full capacity, it's hard for me to host lives. I won't really be here long. I won't be on live.
She says she won't be there long. She's not going to be on live long. She was on live for almost 4 hours. 4 hours. But here we go.
Until my mind is on full capacity. So allow me that, y'all. Because I want y'all to have the, I want y'all to be able to have the part of me, you know what I'm saying, where, I'm not distracted or anything like that.
She don't want to be distracted.
Y'all, my Cash App up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. I don't like asking y'all for shit. But if y'all find it in y'all heart.
No, we don't.
Y'all want to support, my Cash App is right there. I know, that's why I came on.
So, you guys, what the comment says, this is blowing my mind. This is tea time. I'm on the creator, name is Live Catch Up. So apparently, I guess what they do is they watch people's live and put up clips and posts about it. But this is what it says. It says, Tea Time came back to TikTok on 11/6, 3 days after the accident, and went live for 3 hours and 46 minutes. This was before we shared the clip of her. So she knows what she's done, but she doesn't know that we know what she's done. So she's just telling people that she couldn't give you her fullest, and she didn't want to go live and upset you guys because she wasn't giving you, she doesn't like to be distracted while she goes live. Ma'am, you took a man's life 3 days before by being distracted by driving. And then you're going to ask for the Cash App? Listen, okay. Very gross.
I just want to tell y'all.
Perfectly said,
I will be okay. I am taking things one day at a time. I'm good, you guys. Nah, I ain't got no appetite. I'm gonna be okay.
In the car.
I ain't eating right now. Oh yes, Jen, I've been writing. I got a new.
No, kids in the car, and I don't know how big of a platform she has. I don't know how many people she has in live. I don't care if she had 4 people in her live and 3 people on her panel. It affects all of them. And again, her children were in the car. This is the creator. Her name is Tea Time. And on 11/3, she was driving while live streaming and hit a pedestrian. And the pedestrian unfortunately passed away. This is her coming back on live and just telling people she just didn't come live for a few days because she was distracted. So I'm going to finish this up. It's sickening. I'm going to finish it up and then we're going to go.
I got a new album. Well, I got a new album series coming out with the stuff that y'all already heard. And I've been working on that. But I be listening to y'all.
That's what we're going with?
I see it's a lot of mess going on. I don't even want to dab in that. But you guys are more than welcome to come up and talk. Like I said, my Cash App up there if y'all wanna pour.
Isn't that also against community guidelines? To talk about your CA and stuff? Isn't that also against it? Not like she gives 2 shits about any rules, because she tends to break them all. I have no clue who this lady is. Literally, no remorse. This is just sickening to me. Right. Probably as many as she can get in there. Sickening. Yeah, no remorse at all. There is no way in, oh my God, I could never.
Put something in. Y'all more than welcome to do that. Like I said, I do not like asking y'all for shit.
Exactly, Erin.
You been out the drama? I don't believe you.
She's not in jail right now. Crazy, huh, T-Page?
It's just definitely been overwhelming.
I know. I already know. But my comment was, I need all 200 of y'all to go right this second, leave out, and go to T's first pinned post. We needed to go viral. Yeah. T needs this encouragement more than you know. As well, she needs the support more than you know. If you cannot contribute anything financially to her CA, that is the first step. But other than,
I'm not going to listen to the rest of that because I'm just really getting irritated right now. F her and her CA and whatever else she has going on. What about that man's family? What about that? He was walking home from work. He works at a grocery store. Walking home from work because he doesn't have a car apparently. I don't know if he does or doesn't. But he's walking home from work, minding his own dang business. When you have the audacity to feel like you're so much more important than anybody else, have your kids in the car and decide to drive, and then you hit the man, and then on top of that, as if that's not bad enough, then you get mad at him. You get out and curse at him. The fuck are you doing? Walking home, minding his own damn business. Walking home from work at 59 years old. Walking home from work. That's what he was doing. He was walking home from work. Check, I'm not going live with anybody right now. I'm not being disrespectful. I just want to finish up what I'm talking about. I can't believe that. And then to come on 3 days later, you just took a man's life. You come on 3 days later, and you're just all, well, my cash app is this, all my cash. That's crazy to me. Craziness. I never said, why do people feel they are superior? I don't know, love. I wish I did. His family are sending the driver prayers. And she's Heather, you're kidding me. Heather says his family is sending the driver prayers, and she's out here showing no remorse, asking for cash. That's crazy work. Heather, can you send me? I have not seen anything from his family or whatever. Can you tag me somewhere or send me something with that, so I can see if I can do something to help him. My daughter and her 2 friends were hit by a man looking for his phone. Oh my God, Stephanie, I'm so sorry, honey. Exactly, Miss Katie. That's exactly what she should be doing, is raising money for his family. Her entire chat should be doing that. And other people have came in and said this too. Exactly, Sherry. Is it people that were in her chat that day that were just watching her are affected by this? Yeah, me neither, Miss Rhonda. That would be it for me. So, sorry. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna move on from that, because let's get all the heavy topics out of the way, and then let's have some fun. Jersey girl, I was talking about tea time. Yeah, her account's private. Okay. So this is another topic that I said that I was not going to talk about if ever, or I didn't say ever again, I said anymore. But I do believe in the power of prayer, and so I want to talk about it. So we're going to talk about fly. Now, addiction is, I've always kind of said, King Zay passed away. I don't know who King Zay is. I don't think. Let me look it up. Addiction is, I've always said, is my one area that I lack in my line of work. I'll look that up. Hold on. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you? We have it here, NGW. NGW. I'm here for you're here for your therapy. I know you have an addiction to talking about other people. Okay.
I do, and I'm gonna use the great skill that you taught me.
Other people. And then you're gonna run away. You know, I'm gonna.
Okay, that's again why I wanted. I don't like to let people. I don't like people to think that I'm just being disrespectful by just closing them. But if you see that I'm on live talking about something so real, and you want to come on and do some bullshit like that, it fucking irritates me. Anyways, addiction is one of the things I always say that I really lacking, because it's not anything besides my brother that I've ever had like a knowledge about, right? But addiction is very serious, and it's a disease, and Fly is really, really, really in need of a lot of thoughts, prayers right now. He has been Baker acted. That's powerful, Amy. Amy said, I was once Kayla. Watching Kayla's video today it put things in a whole different perspective. So last night, first of all, I commented on a video, and I know a lot of you guys saw it because you guys commented, where he is, I don't know what his choice, his DOC is. I don't know. But he is like freaking out paranoid, right? And it's about this cat. And he keeps thinking the cat wants to have relations with him. I'm like, Kayla, go get your cat. He's about to, get it on with the cat. Like, this is disgusting. Get the animals. So anyways, last night, the police were called again, and he was Baker acted. Out here it's called a 5150, but either way, it's a 3-day psych hold. And so they will hold him to do full psych evaluations. They can go back or they can go in front of a judge to potentially get more time. Now, I'm not 100% sure how it works out in Florida, because obviously I'm not in Florida. Here, we'll hold you for 3 days, and then they can go in front of the judge to get an order if it needs to be held longer. Florida will hold him for a week. That's perfect. Yes, yeah, the animals are fine. But I saw the video of the hospital calling Red when the nurse was talking about how the house was in disarray. And he's like, no, Red kept saying, no, that's just people, they shouldn't have gone in there. And he has a lot, like, he was completely trying to negate from the fact that his brother's actually in a place where he can actually get help. That's where he should have stood up. And Fly did this for Red sometime last year when Red got Baker acted. He said, my brother needs help. This is what he's using. At that time, Fly was either clean or just he was not in the depths of addiction that he is right now. And so I was just so irritated that Red was so quick to just try to pass, instead of helping the nurse, giving the nurse the information that she needed. She was just so nonchalant about whatever was happening. But I will. Did you guys see the Kayla's video of the house when she was walking through? Talking from being Baker acted in Florida myself. The hospital will help. They're amazing. Yeah, and I hope that he continues to accept the help, right? After there's a time when they can't let go. Okay. Yeah, the house is absolutely trashed. And again, he said, like, Red tried to say, well, there's just stuff, like a couple things here and there. No, the house is legitimately trashed. And while we're praying for Fly to get better and to accept the help that is now being offered to him, let's also please pray for Kayla and baby Alex, because Kayla is being so strong right now. Walking into that house today after not really knowing everything that's going on, and walking in there and then finding the eviction notice, and baby K. Absolutely. I mean, toxic, everybody gets affected by some, by this happening. That this would affect Toxic in a way too. And again, she's pregnant, so we want to make sure that we're praying for absolutely everybody. But yeah, so now there's an eviction notice, and so she's trying to move everything out. Yeah, I bet I haven't seen anything on Toxic, but I can imagine her being upset again, because it, not necessarily maybe for her, I don't know, but it affects your child. So whether you're still with the other parent of your child, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you may love or hate the person. If something bad happens to them, it affects your child, that affects you. And again, Toxic's pregnant, so we would definitely want to keep Toxic in our thoughts and prayers as well. Absolutely. So this is the video of Kayla showing up there.
Alex is currently Baker acted. I guess he got Baker acted last night. So I came to get Jit and Yoda, my dog, and my cat. And I dropped the baby off, of course, before coming over here. And honestly, like, the environment that I just walked into is so freaking sad. Like, it's just so emotional. Like, literally, I walk in, and this is, like,
Wow.
How, like, he's been literally living. And I don't... it's just, I don't know. I feel sad, like, for him, not knowing, like, obviously knowing how bad everything was getting, but not knowing the extent of it. I feel fucking like shit that I didn't know that my animals were in an environment like this. I'm so glad that I came this morning in a rush to come get them. If I knew it was like this, I would have been gotten them. I feel lied to by him. I feel like he lied to, like, the whole entire world, like, pretty much to the extent of what everything was. And this is completely sad. Like, this is literally the home that, like, I came into with him pregnant, and, like, it's just completely demolished, and so is the family, and that is so sad. I have Jit outside right now just because I don't really know what is on the floor and stuff. So Jit is outside. I wanted him to go to the bathroom because we're gonna have a long car ride. Yoda came out and now he's probably hibernating somewhere, but I'm gonna make sure to grab him and their food. And this is just like, there's not, I don't even understand, like, at what mental state do you need to be in to, like, go through this. There's literally, like, food everywhere. There's, like, random things everywhere. Oh, and by the way, what everyone was saying was BLOD. It was nail polish, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's, like, stuck on the floor. It was nail polish.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get up.
I would never judge him. Like, I just don't. I would never, ever judge him. I would always help him out. Honestly, at this point, knowing, like, what actually is going on, like, this is no joke. It's very serious. What he's going through is serious. Everybody, I would just say to keep your prayers out for him, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. This is, like, a lot on my chest right now, on my heart right now, on my brain right now. I'm going to grab the animals. I plan on coming back here probably Sunday and getting a storage unit and trying to move the things out into a storage unit because I don't want to lose out on the things in the house, and I don't want him to lose out on the things in the house either. So yeah, I'm gonna do that on Sunday probably. And as of right now, I'm just gonna take the animals and get out of here. So I found out that Alex is currently.
So that's crazy. Yeah, listen, either keep it cute in the chat or exit stage left. This is not a blame game to absolutely for anybody. This is not Kayla's fault or anyone else's fault. So either keep it cute or you can be escorted out. Period. We're here to pray and hope healing and health for everybody involved. For everybody involved. This is not a page where you guys can just come and just drop your little stuff in and try to rob it. That's not what we do over here. Take that childish ass behavior, exit stage left. Okay? Everybody needs to be healed upon this. A blame game right now is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. What's going to happen, Angie, with regards to baby Alex and Kalea? What do you mean? I mean, nothing. They're both with their moms and in good care, so nothing should happen. Are you meaning like with visitation or something? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. Yeah, Mom Bear says, this breaks my heart. I've been through this. Everyone involved is hurting in some. Yeah, it's very sad. I'm glad he's getting the help that he needs. The thing is, though, is he like right now it's being forced upon, right? Which is good because he needs the help. But if he doesn't truly want the help, it's not going to help him long term. I do think Kayla made a clean, cozy home for him to use, and she didn't. Well, I'm sure they both enabled each other in some way, shape, or form. And then, you guys, we only get bits and pieces of their lives. Neither one is perfect in either way, shape, or form, Right now, they have to hope and pray that she does the best that she can do for her and her child, and he gets the help that he needs, because I haven't really been watching much of anything on him. When I really have a zero tolerance policy for any type of racism. So when I hear somebody making some very racist remarks about anybody, I'm over, But then when I saw the videos of him, and it was with 2K and Mom, I was watching those videos and them trying to talk to him like, dude, if you guys got clean, can you imagine if you guys got clean and you guys live streamed it? Everybody would want, you guys would blow, like they were hyping him up so much. And then I saw the videos of, they were hyping him up so much. And then I saw the videos of I was like, wow, he's really, really sick. He really needs help. It just made me really sad. So I just want to come on. I was gonna do it in the very beginning, but then we got sidetracked, and so I want to just come on and ask you guys to all pray for him. Makes me sad people judge so harshly how she reacts. Right. And everybody reacts to things. Someone asked, did he go? Yes. When you're Baker acted, they take you in and you can't leave. You cannot let yourself out against medical advice. Absolutely anything. You stay there for typically it's 3 days. I think someone here said that in Florida it's 5 days. I'm not 100% sure. And then if the doctors feel that you are a threat to yourself or to the community, they can go in front of the judge and then go in front of the judge and ask to get a order to hold them longer. So it's up to 72 hours. Yeah, I think all situations are absolutely different. So holding is usually typically 3 days. Yeah, he does. He absolutely. Who said that? Julie. I agree 100%. He needs to do a long-term, extensive inpatient dual diagnostic center. He needs to do inpatient I would do minimum 6 months, but I think he needs to do at least a year in dual diagnostic where they'll handle the both mental health and the addiction side of things. That would give him a full year of learning how to live and deal with his mental health illnesses that he has stated himself that he has, and also dealing with his addiction. Because if you only deal with one, if you go into a regular rehab center, right, and you're only dealing with your addiction, but you still have your mental health stuff, you're going to fall back. Vice versa, right? If you're only dealing with your mental health stuff, not your addiction, your mental health is going to go out of whack. So he needs to be in a dual diagnostic center, but he has to want the help. He has to want the help, and he has to cut off all of the friends that are around him. Stella being one. Again, I'm not blaming anybody, but she's definitely not a good person for him to be around. I don't think Kayla is one that should be around him right now. These are just my opinions. I don't think it's going to be healthy for either one of them. I think he'll fall back into that comfortability, and it will, really bring her down. So he needs to be in long-term inpatient. Yeah, Rachel, he's been spiraling for one time. Yep, absolutely, Shayla. Well said. Unhealthy relationships. His family should have Marchman acted him. Yeah, well, he's Baker acted now. Right, that's why most relapse, they need dual care. Absolutely. I just kind of feel like I have a hair right here. I just kind of feel like all places should be dual diagnostic anyways, because even if you didn't have mental health issues prior to you using, a lot of times the drugs that you use can cause them, or vice versa. People have undiagnosed mental health issues, and then they start using, and to block or mask the feelings that they're feeling, so they start using. So all of them should just be dual diagnostic. I feel like it'd be so much easier. Baker Act won't help him. He will be out. Right. That's exactly what I said, Tasha. He has to want the help. Yeah, if he doesn't want the help and his 72 hours is up, he gets out and there's nothing they can do. He just gets to go about his merry way and go right back to it. That's why in that 72 hours, he has to... I don't even think 72 hours is enough time to come get your mind completely clear and be able to say, I want the help. I want to make a difference. Not enough. He never needed to change because Kayla allowed him. Yeah, but I mean, he's an adult too, right? It's really hard to completely blame other people on somebody else's actions. But I get what you're saying. You don't have to change if that person is willing to accept you how you are. I talk about that all the time, right? We'll only we'll only be treated how we allow someone to treat us. And so he was allowed to do that, but we can't. I don't like to pin somebody's addiction on somebody else. I don't want it to come across as that. Yeah, Alex, he does look really, he looks really bad. Okay, thanks, Beth. Yeah, the hospital can get a court order for inpatient treatment. They are difficult to get, but again, even if you get a order for an inpatient treatment, if he really doesn't want the help, it's not going to help. It's going to help him short term while he's there, but oftentimes what happens is you build up so much more resentment, you'll get out and use even more. So, yeah, he has to want it. Absolutely, Julie. You can't force treatment onto anybody. Yeah. Melanie, I'm not 100% sure what all he uses. I have a feeling a mix of stuff. I know my Diet Coke is also one of his favorites, from what I remember with the phone call that Red released. Amy, but has he? I think we won't really know, right? No, of course we're all watching him and saying he's hit rock bottom, but has he hit rock bottom for him though? He's only getting help right now because he was forced to. They took him and he can't leave. I hope he has. I hope he'll get the help he needs. Oh, my guys, make sure you guys keep tapping. Do your little daily heart mix. I just had to do a puzzle. Yeah, I did hear that too, bath salt. Okay, so we'll move on from that. Whereas some people don't even survive. I know. That's the scary part. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all, OG Danielle. Yeah, I don't know what he's on, but I haven't seen anything about Brian Santos at all. He's not at rock bottom as long as he's still going to capture the Kayla and the baby. I don't know about that, but yeah, like I said, we'll find out when it's him. That's not true. KK. Yeah, but and again, shout out to Mop and 2K. Even though Fly wasn't picking up what they were saying, shout out to them for taking the time and giving them a real chat. Like, the way that they were picking him up in the videos that I saw, saying, you were the king of this. Remember when you guys were going live stream? Like, when they first started, like the way that they were just picking him up. Hi, Mama Rachel. They were trying so hard. Okay. They were trying so hard to get him to understand and see that he can be somebody. And the way 2K was like, listen, if you and your brother, can you imagine if you and your brother both got clean again? Like, live streaming, you guys would have the best numbers and going on and really picking up, because they know that's exactly what he wants to hear as well. So shout out to them. Yeah. Crazy. Okay. So we're gonna move on from that as well, because it's just heart-wrenching. Why did Brie get matching outfits for Santos and W for Thanksgiving? Because she doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub together. I don't know. You guys, a lot of that stuff I really think is rage bait. They know saying stuff like that is gonna piss people off because everyone knows that he can't be around him. It's clearly just rage bait, my opinion. They really were, Bonnie. Actually, speaking of Mop, did you guys see about the drama that's happening with Mop and QT? Yes, I did. No. Okay, so let me do a quick summary. So it was Sunny's birthday. Who's that? Susie. You know I'm going to. She's like, tell us. Oh, you know I will. You know I'm a nosy bitch. I'm gonna tell you. So yesterday, or whatever, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, it was Sunny's birthday. They got a yacht. And they had a party, whatever the case may be. Now, before I go into this, I want to back up because everybody was really coming at QT because he didn't do a lot in regards to a lot of presents like he did the year before. Okay, so then QT comes out and says, listen, I know you guys are all talking crap about what I did for Sunny's birthday. Listen, I'm not making $5,000 like I was last year. I don't have the amount of money that I did last year. So I had a lot more money, right? So now we're starting off with the weekend before the yacht even happens. He's talking about how he's down bad on money. Now, his down bad and our down bad could be completely different. Because as he's talking about being down bad in a way, he said, I bought 2 houses. I put $200,000 down each one of those. And I put $100,000 into this house to do the stuff that I want. Whatever, right? So I think that he's not down bad, but his money just is not where his money was last year. So anyways, they go on the yacht. I don't know all what happens. Then today, Mop is getting a bunch of text messages from QT saying, hey, your cousin, I can't remember the cousin's name, but your cousin picked up my card, my debit card, and was using it, so I need it back or whatever. Mop's like, no one picked up your card. What are you talking about? And he said, yeah, he did. He put it in his pocket. And he was like, no, we picked it up. It was on the floor. He picked it up and he put it on the table. And so QT's like, oh, so now you're calling Sunny a liar. And he's like, dude, I'm just saying that they put it on the table. Oh, good. I'm glad they're good now. And so then QT is accusing him of all this money being spent in one area. And Mop's like, how would we have spent money there when I live in this area? I'm not from Florida, so I don't know the differences. Right. No, I get that they've settled it. I'm explaining the story. Yeah. I don't know. And so it goes on and on. And then QT's like, well, you need to give me video footage from your home surveillance video of you walking in. And Mop's like, dude, are you serious right now? Like, I have my own money. I don't need your money. I have money. He has money. We're good. You're accusing us? Like, we've been boys for a long time. You're accusing us? You need to check the random girls and guys that were over there. But you're coming for us? And QT never, from what I've seen now, if something's happened since I last looked, I don't see that there was an apology made. Apparently they are fine now. But I think that's really fucked up. I think it's really, really, really fucked up to say. Not to mention saying it was used. Yeah, 1K taken and 3K attempted. Geeks. You know. Oh my gosh, Kim, I almost cried when I watched that video of Mom buying Grandma that car and then 2K's response. Oh my gosh, this had me. Yeah. Yeah, well, he was able to know when and where it was used, but it was just nowhere near where Mop was. That's what Mop was saying. He was like, that's, dude, I'm in Fort Lauderdale or whatever, and that was used wherever else an hour away. So the whole situation is crazy. Yeah, Mop seems like a stand-up guy. He just seems like just the sweetest guy. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, KK. I definitely feel like it was somebody completely random, if it was somebody at all. I mean, it had to be if it was used, but I think that's part of what, it's something you have to, that's a risk factor, right? When you're going to invite a bunch of random people onto a boat and you have all of your crap out there. I don't get it. Oh, that's why I had that there. Mop enjoys making and spending his own money out. Yeah, and that's what he said to me. He was like, I have my own money. Like, I don't need yours. Like, what the heck? Why would I do that? And he didn't degrade him at all. He's like, dude, I'm rich just like you. Like, why would I need your card? I have my own cards. And then he was like, what's the red card? And I have a card that has a red card. And he's like, yeah, my cousin, he saw it on the ground, on the floor of the yacht. And he picked it up and he put it on the table. QT's like, what's the name on it? What's the name on it? He's like, I don't know. Well, if you're picking up a card, you know the name. Well, first of all, not necessarily. One. And two, especially if they had been drinking or whatever. The kid young man knew it wasn't his. He picked it up, put it on the table. Be thankful that was done instead of it just... Who knows? No one knows where it went to, and apparently now they're fine. I did find it very coincidental, though, that the day before it happened, he was talking about how he doesn't have the money that he used to have. He was more accused. Exactly, Miranda. And that's exactly what Mop said. He's like, wait, so we're your prime suspects now? And then QT said, stop being a victim. Okay, that's harsh. That's unacceptable. Exactly, Just Bug. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea who had this one spot. It's driving me crazy. I had no idea who had Baby K. I know somebody was talking about last night on a live stream that I don't even know whose live stream because I was putting the baby to sleep. And so I didn't have my phone on. It just flipped to someone's live stream and they were talking about what was happening on the yacht. I didn't really recognize any of the voices, so it must have just been like a random... Not a random person. I don't mean it disrespectfully like that. But not somebody that I'm used to watching. But they were asking the same thing. They were like, well, where's the baby? If she's on the yacht, where's the baby? Anti doesn't have her, so what did Kira do with the baby? Exactly, Leanne. It's so easy nowadays to just freeze our cards. Do you know how often I lose my card? Shit, I don't even know where it is right now. I just freeze it. It's typically in a pair of pants or something. Find it in the wash. Yeah. He's a good guy. Oh, Kayla was babysitting the baby So Kayla had Kiara's baby last night while everyone was out on the thing, and then she had to deal with Fly getting Baker acted and going this... That's craziness. A lot of people have said that. I think Kira took it. I don't know. I don't know about that. But did you guys... oh, yeah. With Stephanie. We're there, girl. We're right there. I lose mine all the time. All the time. Did you guys watch the interview that they did, though? Last night we talked... I came on for like 30 minutes last night, and we talked a little bit about it. Didn't mean to request. I don't see a request, love. It didn't go through because I don't have it. I came on last night for 30 minutes, and we talked about it. Just get real. I can't even think of who was it now that did it. Hi, this Mama. Hello, love. I can't think of the creator who did... Hi, Megan. Who did the live. But they did a live, and they had Jordan, which is the guy that was just out there with Kiara. They had Jordan there. They had... Anti was in there. Kiara was in there. Phoenix was in there. But listen, Phoenix gave Jordan a whole new asshole, okay? She laid into him. What's tea? Thank you. Thank you, love. Oh, it was good. Yes. What's tea was the name of the page. Now, I'm assuming that there must have been, I love Phoenix. She is the best. I'm assuming that there must have been some type of agreement between Jordan and What's Tea. This is clearly, fully my assumption. I don't know. I don't know What's Tea. I've not watched them in the past. At first, I was like, why is What's Tea allowing Jordan to just kind of run his panel and talk over him. And then I kind of figured out that when Jordan was saying, oh, I need this amount of money for this, where are we at money-wise? I could tell then that they must have had an agreement. Again, my son, thank you, Sippy. Sippy trying to cause problems again. JK. So, yeah, it was kind of crazy. And he was letting, so Jordan told, oh my God, this tea, that tea, whatever. Anyways, told the page to kick Phoenix as she was chewing him out because he kept saying the N-word. Now, in the same way, this is what Check and I just got into it about it. It's very disrespectful. It is, in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. And so there was a couple of different Black women that were on that panel, and he just kept saying it. They're like, wait a minute, are you Black? And he made a joke about, oh, I am from the half bottom or bottom down or whatever. Some crazy joke, and he just kept saying, they're like, no, stop saying that. And so then Jordan told this T, you need to kick Phoenix. And so he did, and Phoenix was upset about it. Understandably so. Understandably so. I would have been upset about it too. You bringing on this young, young man. And I grasp that everyone kind of wants the story, but he was being so disrespectful and so disrespectful to even his child's mom. Thank you, KK. I was trying to find a respectful way to say it. And then to be so disrespectful to people who you guys have, have done stuff with in the past, gone live with before, or whatever the case may be. So it's just kind of a frustrating thing. Is this the guy? Yes, this is the guy who dropped us on our head. So this is what we found out. And this is what I came on last night really fast to talk about. Is we're going to rewind back all the way before Kiara even told us that she was pregnant with Kyriel. Hi, Scotia. Do you guys remember when Kiara came on and she was just going ham, absolute ham, because a girl came to her and said something about her and Anti doing something together or whatever the case may be, right? Phoenix has a right to express how. Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely. She does. Everybody does. And for him to say he doesn't, it's just bullshit to me. But anyways, so she went crazy about this girl trying to break up her home, right? Again, this is before anybody even knew she was pregnant. What happened was Anti reached out to the girl. You guys will know the name. I don't remember it. But he reached out to this girl, DM'd her. I don't know what about. I can't remember because this is a long time ago. And the girl reached out to Kiara and said, hey, I'm just letting you know that Anti messaged me about blah, 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 blah. I'm a girl's girl, so I wanted to let you know, letting you know that it's all business or whatever the case may be. Well, Kiara took that and comes online and just berates this girl, attempts to tear her to shreds. Thank you, Adara. Mommy Adara. And the whole time the girl's like, wait, I was being a girl's girl. And so mind you, nobody knows. Nobody knows that she's pregnant, right? So when Kiara was just in Wisconsin 6 weeks ago or whatever it was, 7 weeks ago, she picks up Jordan. Now, Jordan, for those of you guys that don't know, Jordan was her high school or middle school crush. They dated on and off, I guess, for 8 years. Okay? So when she was in Wisconsin, getting away from Anti, she met up with him. He has a girlfriend who was about to have a baby. Matter of fact, that baby is only 5 weeks old. So that tells you right there how far along this woman is in her pregnancy. Right. Her first baby. Exactly, KK. This pisses me off so much. She's 9 months pregnant, about to give birth any day. And Kiara goes and picks the kid up or whatever, picks Jordan up, and they get busy in the car. And so she gets called out about that last night on the live, saying, you were bitching about somebody just reaching out to you. And Adara was on the live as well. About how before anyone even knew you were pregnant, knew what was going on. And she reached out being a girl's girl. But now you go and you go and have intercourse with somebody in a car, outside in a car, with someone who's going to have a baby any day, and you don't feel that's breaking up a home. Her response was, I just wanted my cat scratched. Go see a doctor. Ugh. So that was okay for you. And now this poor woman has a baby who's 5 weeks old. Not only right before you delivered the baby, did she pulled up the baby, Jordan's baby mom pulled up on them in the act. I'm very obsessed with her. It's crazy. That's stupid. But pull up while they're in the act. And she gave gave birth to that baby shortly thereafter. Yeah, I found all this out last night. Yeah, and then now the baby's 5 weeks old, and so she flies her out. Yes, I'm the clout chaser, absolutely. So we'll clout chase your ass right on here with your 151 followers. Who's the clout chaser? Bitch. Toodles. What the hell? Crazy. Anyways, we'll move along. Imagine that amount of stress. That amount of stress that you have when you're about to give birth. Hi, Melissa. Oh, no, honey. You, listen, you make the popcorn when you want to. I get it. I like to have fun. Especially now that I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Sometimes I get a little sassy. We're about to get sassy here in a minute. We're about to really get sassy. Haven't seen you in ages. Oh no, love. Well, again, I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my gosh, well, I hope you're okay. Thanks, Angel Cakes. Oh, the sounds was getting ready to come. I just wanted to get through these little stories first. That's what I don't grab. And the reason why I was chuckling when the person said being a clout chaser is because I felt like when Kiara blew up at that girl before anyone even knew she was pregnant, she did that whole big drama thing. Remember? She was like, I have a high-risk pregnancy and blah, blah, and she was doing all that crying, and she was like 5 weeks pregnant. Now, I'm not being disrespectful and saying she didn't have a high-risk pregnancy at 5 weeks, but remember how long she carried that out? Well, the girl showed the DM that Anti sent her last night. Now, I can't remember what all it said. I wasn't paying that close of attention because it doesn't matter to me that much, right? But it wasn't anything like I want to pick you up and take you to the backseat of the car. It wasn't that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So for all of that, yeah, had to have the emergency hysterectomy, all of this crazy stuff that she did, all of that was over that DM between Anti and Kiara, or Anti and, why do I keep her name? I just can never, Alara something. I need to write it down. What's her name again? Is it Adara or Adara? Okay. So she did all of that clout chase, and that's how her channel started to really, really grow, was because of that. So I find it funny when Kiara's not even someone that I really talk much about. The only reason I'm talking about her now is because, again, they're going through the whole DV thing. But how funny and hypocritical is it that she used a situation that was not even that big to grow and try to blow up on, and then she turns around and goes to somebody who is not on social media, who doesn't have a platform, pick this guy up, drive to Wisconsin, pick this guy up that was her ex right before his baby's mom about to deliver their baby, get her cat scratched in the back seat of the car, and she pulls up on it and finds it. But you did all that boo-hoo crying when you were 5 weeks pregnant. Shut up. Shut up. Shut all of the way up. Shut up. That's just so unacceptable. So, anyways, we will move along from there as well. I'm like, is that the new term that kids call it these days? Like, back in my day, now I grasp that I'm old, but we used to think that like, you need to see a doctor. You need to go see somebody for that. If that shit, you know, itching and stuff, like, itching and burning, like, go see somebody. But when she said that last night, I was like, ew. Right, trifling. Just trifling. Nasty ass. Yeah, correct. I haven't listened. Obviously, that one, I guess. I thought the most recent term was getting I did too, and I just learned that. Right, shouldn't be itchy. Not itchy or scratchy, okay? Good evening, love. Right, they got creams for that. They got some antibiotics. Go get you some amoxicillin, okay? You don't need to take a trip to Wisconsin for that. No, and this is the other thing too. Now that Jordan is trying to say that they never got together while he was in Florida for that week. They didn't get him and Kiara had no relations. Yeah, or Smelly. No relations while they're there. Now, I could believe that if you guys didn't just have, if you just didn't get the scratch. But you just got the scratch 5 weeks ago in a car. So why would you not? Why would you fly somebody out? You were just asking for wipes. You were just online asking for wipes. Wavy had to buy you wipes. Wipes are only a couple dollars a package. But you flew him out. You paid for his ticket to fly him out. You paid for his Airbnb. And now they want us to believe, because him and his baby's mom are trying to work things out, they want us to believe that they didn't do anything while they were out here. But what would be the difference between now and 5 weeks ago? Right, you'll want to see? Now, I thought I got that too. Because she said that they did right before she clicked off. And I don't think he heard it, and he kept trying to deny it, and everyone's called him out. They said, no. What other reason would there be for him to come down there? He said it was for him to do social media and blow up. Exactly. Vibes. We are not stupid. Agreed. Didn't his baby mama... Yeah. Yes, she did, Heather. She caught them in the car in Wisconsin. Yep. So, anyways, coincidental. We were talking about Kiara and Jordan, and then Jordan's baby mom. Crazy. Okay, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about or address that's happened before we go into our main event? We'll take a quick intermission, and then we'll move into our main event. She was trying to get him to mess with Ante so they could... See, Eric, I was wondering that too. And Jordan was... I don't know what's up with that kid, right? But when Ante came on at first, he seemed so hype, right? He seemed so hype about it. Like, oh, he's even like, appreciate, oh my God, da 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 da. And then as soon as Ante went to clock him, then he's like, oh, well, you weren't talking this crap. Like, it was the most ridiculous. And I'm so proud of Ante. I still need to pass names off to you. Oh, yes. Thank you, love. I did see. Well, I saw like a little bit. Oh, you guys are gonna have to wait for the main event. I'll drop that title at the end. I haven't told nobody. So yeah, that whole situation's crazy. Yeah, I do agree with that. But again, she's playing a very dangerous game. Right? Because if in fact that was part of it, right? I want you to come out and mess with Ante, or I want you to try to catch him up, because Ante said, or Jordan asked Ante, well, why didn't I see you when I was there? And it's like, well, I didn't know you were here to see me. Were you in Florida to see me? Because no one told me that you were here to see me. He was like, yeah, I was there to, whatever it was he was saying. I can't remember verbatim word for word. So that can really fuck you up. And Jordan is so into wanting to be in social media. If in fact she told him anything about wanting to come, I'll pay you to come to Florida to try to trip my baby daddy up to get him to come over and do something, you better best believe that kid is spilling tea. He wants clicks and views so bad. When he had 4 people in his chat, he's like, oh yeah, let's go, you guys. Double clap, double tap my heart. Let's blow this bitch up. Let's go. I'm like, listen, hype it up, dude. I want this room for everybody to eat in for you, okay? But don't do it at the stakes of somebody else. So, you know. Wait, what? The judge is going to... Yeah, I fully agree that the judge is going to humble her. Yep. Watch her be pregnant with... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Wait, what's happening with Leanne? Hold on. Put it on my tea, please. I'm going... Yes, I will, said... Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find where Leanne's comment is. Hold on. I wasn't here for prayer, Leanne. My husband had... Oh, Leanne. Oh, I'm sorry, love. Absolutely. Listen, you guys can put in prayers and praises at any time. Prayers and praises is never a thing of just in the very beginning. Leanne, absolutely sending prayers to you and your husband, your family. You know, I just hit my 1 year since I had my heart attack, and it's a life-changing thing. Absolutely, Kimberly. Yeah, again, prayers and praises, you guys can put in the chat absolutely anytime. Exactly, Jennifer. That's exactly what he is. He wants so bad to blow up and be on here that, yeah, he'll do and say anything. Yeah, I agree. You know, and it says somebody needs to humble that girl. She needs to be brought back down to her level. Well, especially because it's affecting her child. In my opinion, it's affecting a child. The team is working hard. It's taking its toll. I am so sorry, love. God, you've been through so much, Leanne. Just keep praying. And Leanne, I know it is so hard. But please remember to try to take care of yourself as much as you can too. Make sure you're eating, you're drinking enough, and you're resting when you can. God, Leanne, you've been through so much, love. I wish you'd think about the baby not seeing right. And this is what gets me with that, Elizabeth, is she doesn't ever think about how that affects her child, not seeing, and not just her, all parents that do this, right? They never really think about the child, how it'll affect the child and or the other parent. But her only concern as to why whenever Anti has asked to see the baby, her only reason she says why he can't take her is he's afraid that he won't give her back. But she's the only one that's done that. And Anti always says, why would you think that? I've never said that. I haven't done that. Don't give her back. I just want to, you need to go to the dentist? I'll watch her while you go. You need to go shop? I'll watch her while you go. You want to go out with your friends? I'll watch her while you do that. I just want to see my baby. Simple. Jen. Damn it, man. I listen, Jen gets me all the time. God damn it. I was just about to take a drink too. Usually I happen to see your comments, Jen, right when I'm taking a drink. You get me all the time. She said instead of getting her cat scratched, she needs to get fixed. God damn it. Going to hell in a handbasket. Damn it, man. So funny. Oh my god. I feel so bad for anti-care. It's so different than, yeah, so different when they first met. Yeah, internet and people, money, everything changes people, and it's just so sad to me. I believe he would give the, of course he would. Absolutely. And he said that so many times. Maybe they can get like a buy one, get one. You know what I'm saying? Get a buy one, get one free. She said she needs to quit taking her principal. Stop it. She said she needs to quit taking her cat to the pound. Not to Pound Town. Oh my god. Y'all are messy boots today. They're literally feral. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Oh my god. You guys got my eyes watering. Oh, am I? Alright, is there anything else we want to talk about before you guys make me laugh all my makeup off? And then we're going to get busy. You guys are in here giving these kids new ideas for that. Literally. Listen, we could teach them a whole bunch of stuff. He's going to get visitation at the least. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what made me really sad, Elizabeth? And I say this a lot again for the work that I did right before I retired, which was working with youth and young adults who were justice involved. And a lot of those kids had tattoos. And we always talked about the presentation and how you can be looked at differently, like just from first presentation, right? First impersonation in front of the judge. And I think wait, that was weird. What was I just saying? That just totally threw me off. It was something from YouTube about my videos or whatever. About first presentation. Yeah. So anyways, and we always talk about that and how it shouldn't make a difference on your appearance, right? What should make a difference when you go in front of a judge is the facts, and only the facts, whatever the evidence is in the facts, not what you look like. So when I heard Anti talk about when he was getting ready the first day, and he's like, I know my tattoos. I know he's going to look at me and he's going to be like, oh, he's a bad dude because of his tattoos. That broke my heart. Because it doesn't matter how many tattoos you have. Again, the judge should only look at the facts. And I'm so, what does Anti always say? Oh, I appreciate it, right? I appreciate it that the judge looked at the facts and not looked at the tattoos. The judge looked at the facts and saw that there was not enough evidence to issue an RO, and none was issued. And so I appreciate that. Or I appreciate it. Yeah. Literally, that skin is expensive. That is a work of art. Yeah. Me too. But yes, I was very thankful. But I hate that he has to have that thought process going in, you know? Yep. Yes, it's continued, but hi, principal. But it's, wait, who are you saying hi to? It's continued, but it was not issued, which is a good thing. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Hello, Jen. How are you, love? I don't know. All these guys, I tell ya. Right. I mean, they need more proof because people have to just stop getting used to thinking they can just go in and say whatever and just get a RO just because. No, you have to show evidence and proof, and she didn't have that. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah. And she's gonna have to prove that in order to get it. And if he hasn't done it at this point, I don't see it happening. The false allegations need to stop. false allegations, the lies, all of that. And that's what's going to bring us into our next topic, unless you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about, and then we can dive in. Actually, we'll take a quick 1-2 minute break so you guys can get your snacks. We'll have a potty break, and then we're going to move into our main event. I know I said I wasn't going to address this, but I'm really sick and tired of hearing bitches' mouths, so we're going to talk about it. Just going to dive in, okay? I love you too, Yolanda. Oh my gosh, speaking of saying I love you, I'm not going to cry. Today, I was in Jordan's room with her, and we were getting ready. I was picking out her little outfit. Oop. This is my youngest grandbaby, for those of you that don't know Jordy. She says, clear as day, I love you. I said, what'd you say? She says, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. But wait a minute, where's my phone? I go running to get my phone. Because I'm like, why do you say these things like so clear when I don't have my phone to record it? So I was like, Jordan, I love you. And she's like, And then she said it, but not clear like before. I'm like, she's doing this on purpose. But it was just so pure and just so clear. She's 17 months now. Oh, my heart just shut. I was like, my back was to her because I was facing her dresser and I was picking out her clothes. And then she's just like, I love you. I love you too. Right, psych. Oh my gosh, it is the sweetest. The more she talks, she's so clear. Just love it. So, listen here was on. All right, decline that. Turn off my co-host. Okay, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to dive in. We are going to dive in. Okay, so I'll be right back. This is the time for you guys to go use the bathroom, get your snacks, get your snack, and come on back. Be back in 2 and 2. Showing my age and my Chuck Woolery? No? Okay. But anyways, get your snack, use the bathroom, and then I'll be right back. Okay, are we back? Are we back? I always like to do that right before I dive into something big, because that, well, I always need to take a little potty break, but it also gets rid of the people who really aren't interested. They're just kind of like skim by and watching, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I've missed a lot this week and listening on CarPlay tonight during the car. Well, honey, now listen on CarPlay. If there's kids in, it's about to get spicy. Just a warning, just letting you know. But I love that you're listening. It has been a crazy week. I love how Shelby stuck up for you and Mom Olivia. We're about to dive into it, Marie. We're about to dive into it. Yeah, I love the Shelbsters. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Headphones, yep, for all the kids. Because we're about to talk about some vile, nasty bitches. Okay? Let's make sure we're just keeping the little tappity taps going. Hit your daily heart me if you haven't done so. All right. I have said for, I don't know, what, a month and a half, 2 months now. Hi, it's time. There's just, these bitches just talking about me for absolutely no reason whatsoever, right? I'm normally a quiet watcher, but you're my... Oh, thank you, love. Yeah, that's how it's gotta be, right? Straightforward to the point. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Literally, Chloe, still them. Well, sweet sister, listen, I would like to tell you how it feels to sleep, just roll around in all the dough, all that cash. But I don't quite know. I don't know, but as soon as I do, I'll tell you. Yeah, we're gonna dive into it. So, listen, for whatever reason, Heather joined up with some Yahoo, whatever, and they like to use my name for views, numbers, whatever the case may be, and they were only too low. And at first I was like, what the hell? I don't even understand. Like I had never ever heard of this chick in my life. So I had no clue what was even going on. And I was like, okay, well, they're idiots. They're really not talking about nothing. It's rage bait. It's clear they were saying the most ridiculous thing. Out of everything that they've said, the most entirely foul thing. Her name is, we call her the Jester. Because she a fucking clown, is what she is. But her name on here is Queen Courtroom or some bullshit. Her name's Courtney. That's her real name, is Courtney. But for this bitch to come on here and say that I was in a throuple with 2K and Mama 2K, that's by far the most disgusting, disturbing bullshit you can say. First of all, that's a mother and her son. Oh, I have her blocked too. I have all of them blocked. That's why I never know what's going on until I get sent. And even if you guys send me videos, I have them blocked. And so I still can't watch them. But some people have been sending me like screen recordings of it. And I've been able to get some actually really disturbing stuff. That being one of them. That's disgusting. To put that information out there. First of all, that's not, you're just making up lie upon lie upon lie upon lie. And you're just fucking loud and wrong. You are loud and wrong. You are a lying, conniving, deceitful bitch. And Heather just sits right next to you. Oh, somebody that likes me that's going to accept me for me being another lying, conniving little bitch and just be your yes man. The way you were just bossing her around and telling her what to do. And you want to be all big, bad, and tough and blah, 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 blah. But then for some reason... Now, listen, let me say this to you. I have no clue who Jackie is. Okay? I have absolutely zero clue who Jackie is. She doesn't like me. And that's... Oh, mic check 1 2 1 2. Right? I only found that out because she was on Sips last night. I had the baby, so I was, again, had the earbud in, so I was listening. And I heard her come on and say she doesn't like me. I don't know who she is. So I don't know why she doesn't like me. I don't, it doesn't really matter. I don't care if somebody likes me or not like me. But apparently... I don't know how the two of them, Court and, again, we call her Jester, right? The Jester and came for Jackie, but she did. And again, that's wrong, whether she likes me or not. And then, this is what showed me what type of bitch that you are. Instead of just being that internet thug that you've been being for 2 months because I've just sat back and been like, you're just an idiot, I don't really give a fuck. You came for Jackie. And then your little bitch ass, when she came back at you, 911, I need your help. Are you serious? And then you record it and you put all her information out there. And then you put out these messages talking about how she can be 6 feet under and blah, 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 blah. That's what we doing? Yeah, she's hiding behind a keyboard. It's ridiculous. She wouldn't say this shit in front of anyone else. She's standing there behind a phone and a keyboard talking, but she wouldn't say this stuff to nobody else. She told the cop, I told her we can run it. Yeah. Like, what? We do love the TikTok shop. We do. Yeah. So that was wrong. And then this, I can't stand this bitch, said she was going to call ICE on Mama Lou. You disgusting, vile. Thank you, Yolanda. You disgusting, vile piece of shit. How dare you threaten to call ICE or any other agency on anybody? First of all, absolutely fucking anybody. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, love. But then for you to be a black woman, so you know what it's like. You know, even though you like to try to say, oh, it's not, the Angie's, it's not a safe place for black, bullshit. My space right here is much safer for any black woman than your space. Again, I have 2 black daughters and 5 black granddaughters. Okay? And a black daughter-in-law. This is the safest of places. Because I know what they go through. You would think that you do, but for you to come for any other marginalized community and threaten to call ICE on them, and for what? ICE for what? You just did. Oh, yeah, as in that Heather that used to be over here, yes, and now she's just running behind. How stupid did she look on the phone or just sitting there? Well, Ding Dong was like, oh, 911, Jackie, she's on the internet, and she doesn't like me, and she said that this and this is about me, and I'm trying to do it the right way. That's why I'm calling police. Mind you, sat online for 2 fucking months every single day with my name in your mouth for 2 months. 2 months. Every day. Do you know how many videos you have up about me, Shelby, Mama Lou, 2K, Mama 2K, all the lies that come out of your mouth? Jackie says something about you one time, 911, and then you're like, okay, I'm calling now. Call, Heather, call. And she's like, 911? She said I gotta call you too. Bitch, shut up. Both of you, shut up. Fuck. I'm sick of the both of you. I've sat back fucking long enough. Long enough. You spilling all these damn lies and irritating the shit out of me. Wait, she called ICE on you, Lolita? Yeah, exactly, Lulu. I'm like, listen, I've sat back, and again, I don't even know what's going on because I have absolutely all of them blocked, and I get tagged in hundreds of videos a day about them every single day. But I have them blocked, so even if you have them blocked, if they get sent to you, you can't see them. And then I started getting some screen recordings, and then other people like Jackie I don't have blocked because I don't even know who Jackie is. I have no clue who she is, where she came from, like what side she's, not where she came from, but you know, where she fits in there. I don't think I've ever seen her before. That's fucking crazy. Oops, what am I doing? That is crazy, Lolita. What is wrong with them? Like, is your life that horrible? Is your life that horrible that you have to sit on the internet? And you guys, I'm not talking about her just going live for a couple hours a day or whatever like I do. They go live. Her and Heather, I don't know. It looks like the rest of them have kind of like wheedled off, right? It's not as much as her and Heather. I don't know if it's because they're the only two that will stand each other or what the deal is, but... Wait, who are you talking about, Brandy? Exactly, unbothered. Misery loves company. Immature as well, absolutely. It's disgusting. It's about, do you guys have no life? Like, again, I cannot fathom. There is not a woman in this world, besides my daughters or my granddaughters, that I ever think about or would want to talk about that much in my life. There's not some random bitch in this world. Literally, as I'm figuring that out, that I am their life. There's not a random bitch in this world. There's not a random person in this world, not just being a female. There's not a random person in this world that I would spend every single day 8 to 12, 14 hours a day talking about some random person that you don't know. Now, again, the Jester and I have never had any type of communication at all, ever. There's never been like a comment gone back and forth. There's never been absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, Yolanda, I just like to send you a bunch of screaming chicken videos. Yolanda! Yolanda! If Angie didn't taste so damn good. That's what I've heard. Okay. Just kidding. Kidding. Exactly, 70. And that's what I've said for with her 3,500 followers. She isn't monetized. I don't know. I have no idea, Danielle. And that's why that's the other thing she says, is that I'm one of the top earners on TikTok. This tells you how much she doesn't know. I'm in the C2. It just said, I'm in the 99th percentile of C2. That is not a top earner of TikTok. She tried to say I make more money on here than Brie and Santos combined. I'm up there with like 2K. 2K is a fucking live pro, you dummy. I'm not a top earner on here. She's like, oh, I know money when I see it. That's because I work hard. I've had a long career. The one that you said is fake? Remember the career that you said is fake? That's where my money comes from. That's where I have money from. Right? Apparently I'm just out here just, making bands and shit. Yeah, because no one's... Listen, she was so excited in the video or the clip that I got sent the other day. She's like, we got 50 people in here, you guys! Let's do it! I'm like, shut up. Like, listen, I'm not knocking no one's hustle who is just starting. Right? Who's just coming up. But this bitch has been on TikTok longer than me. She's been doing this longer than me. That's why I said when me and Mama Lou were breaking it down a month or so ago. Absolutely. I worked very hard. And then she was just so funny when she was like, and Mama Lou, Kaylee Slivers. And I was like, dude, that's hilarious. You're not going to go nowhere clowning us because the shit that you're saying doesn't make any sense. Jane's favorite app and her bio has my name and Shelby's name in it. Thank you, love. I will make sure I get that taken down. Favorite Kevin. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I was like, you're not gonna grow by just bashing. I'm not that important. Nobody wants to. I don't want to hear about myself for an hour a day, let alone 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. They go live non-stop. Like, I just don't understand. Absolutely, Scotia. Like, that was like, for me, saying that about me and 2K and Mama 2K, that was like next level disgusting. And again, even though everything she's saying is not true, about today, what, Jennifer? Even though everything they're saying is not true, people still come in almost every single video and say, hey, somebody can, like, I saw someone today talking about you saying you scam people. Like, for instance, you guys, when we were talking about the Thanksgiving stuff, that same exact day, and I said then, I was like, there will be no money exchanged, but if you guys need help, send messages. People who want to help, send messages. We'll line people up. We'll do the $40 thing and have it delivered for delivery or pickup. There will be no money exchange. That same night, they did a long ass live, I don't know how many hours, talking about how I scammed everybody for so much money and I got thousands and thousands of dollars and nobody got their baskets and nobody got food and that was a scam. No, bitch, no one's got a basket yet because, again, there's no money involved. We had just discussed it that night. It's not even worked out. And, again, there's no money exchange. People can order for another family in another state, whatever the case may be. And people just go with it. That's the thing that pisses me off, is that there could be somebody that rolls through that doesn't know, one. And two, most importantly, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know I used to always talk about this. When you're applying for a new job or trying to go into something, they have AI software. Where they put, before that you even get a phone call, before you get to interview anything, they're putting in the AI software your name, and it runs through all social medias. God forbid I go back to work and my name gets run through. Now let's just say that I didn't already have a established name in my community and the line of work that I do. This wouldn't be necessarily an issue for me, but it could be if there's new people when I decide to go back to work, if I do. And they come across this shit that she's saying, talking about I'm scamming people, I'm stealing things, I'm a fake social worker, I'm giving unlicensed advice, I'm in a throuple with a mom and her son. Like, all of this bullshit. Are you fucking crazy? And not one thing, has there not been one drop of evidence or proof of anything that has come out of that bitch's mouth? Not one. Not one. So either show facts and proof or shut the fuck up and move on. Find somebody else's name to keep in your mouth. Oh, Heather, yeah, I can get one. He said it was cyber stalking and bullying for the amount of hours and videos and misinformation that has gone out. Yeah, I already talked to somebody. Now, do I want to do that and put that on somebody? No. But I think long term, I think about this dummy is just being stupid and saying stupid stuff that people aren't going to believe because it's so dumb it doesn't make sense. But people do believe what they see and hear on the internet. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to affect her long term. But why am I over here thinking about somebody long term when they can't even think about themselves? That bitch thinks about me more than she thinks about herself. It's crazy to me. But that's the type of person that I am. I always think longevity for somebody else. Eventually, I would hope that this crazy bitch moves on from me. But I don't want her to move on from me just to attack somebody else. You need to stop. I know you and your little people are watching. Stop. Like, enough is enough. Threatening to call ICE on... Listen, on any Latino creator, threatening to call ICE is ridiculous. That's crazy. You are a stalker. You are a super fan. It is ridiculous. That's my name's. Oh yeah. No, I got all of her information. When I first got her information, I've been dropping like little things like here and there, like the last like 3-4 weeks about her. I think one day when I came in, some of you guys picked up on it because she said no one would ever find her because she had her name scrubbed from the internet. You'd have to take a trip to hell to find out who I was. Well, bitch, I took that trip. I took that trip right to hell, and it was hot as shit. Oh, there's Jack. I'm not the person she threatened to call Eisen. No, I know. Jackie, though, I did want to ask you, because I don't remember ever having any correlation or conversation with you, but I did hear you say in Sib's Live last night that you didn't like me, which is okay. I was just curious why. Now, I also do want to say what she did to you today, though, that's fucking bullshit. That is absolute bullshit for her to be talking shit about you and then to run and call the police like a little bitch. That's fucking crazy. So, of course, absolutely. You, Mama Lou, Shelby, Jackie should join forward. Yeah, she's absolutely crazy. Oh, here we go.
Hi there.
Yeah, how are you?
Good. I just wanted to clear it up because honestly, I don't want to take away what happened to the person it was done to, and I it was so vile. Like, I'm still in shock, like how vile and how disgusting TikTok is.
Is that what you were saying about when she was saying about the 6 feet under? That wasn't to you?
That wasn't to me. The only reason why she brought up my name was when she was trying to file the police report. For some reason, she got my name mixed with the girl.
She's dumb as shit.
So the girl's name is Selena, and she's I think she's Hispanic. She's Hispanic mix. I'm not sure, but it was just like I don't know how it transpired, but I know that there was a live the other night, and I think this is how it began. And, you know, I'm just the type of person, like, if I'm cool with you, I'm going to defend you, just like how everybody else. And I honestly, I don't really have like a full on anything with you. I think one time I made a smart remark at you, and then I made you mad, and then you made a live about me. So,
I did?
yeah, you did. I made a smart remark, yeah. So, but anyways, it was like 3 or 4 months ago. So that's why I kind of just like stay in my lane.
Yeah.
But, so there was a live the other night, and there was like an altercation, and Queen K was talking about Sip O'Clock's family, husband, baby, posted about her baby, talked about calling CPS on her baby for about 2 to 3 weeks, and so it caused like so for like 24 hours daily for 2 to 3 weeks, Sip was being talked about. I mostly stayed out of it just because I haven't like during the day I wasn't really on TikTok, and the only time I was able to come on TikTok was at night. So I came in, and I think it was when I said it was like 4 or 5 days ago, where I was laying down and I was going through the FYP, and then I see Sip getting grouped on. So I went in there, and I was trying to like diffuse the situation, but also like was telling everyone to shut the F up so they can communicate. So that crap would end. And so Heather took it personal, and she did. So I did message her the next day, and I messaged everybody that I said, shut the F up, because I just wanted you guys to like work it out and talk about it, and just end this, because it's just been ongoing. Some other people received it. Heather did not receive it. She ignored my message and decided to go to Queen K's live and bring my name up and act like I victimized her. So she told Queen K.
That's Heather for you.
Yeah. So she goes on Queen K's live, and she's like, can you believe it? Jackie told me to shut the F up. Like, how could you lie? How could you guys not even defend me? Why didn't you drop her? Why didn't you do all this stuff? And da da da. And I was just like, I can't believe she just like made herself a victim. It wasn't even about her. And
she's a perma victim. That's what I've been saying from the beginning, and that's Heather. She is a perma victim. She will always find a way for herself to be the victim. It's sick.
Right, and I was trying to call her out for that, so I posted a little kind of I thought was funny, where I said, "Look, you Shorty Bay, looking bitch, stop acting like a victim," because I told everyone to shut the F off so everyone can talk, right? And so she went on with that, and then Queen K jumped on that. And then they started talking about me for 2 damn days, and Heather would not stop talking about how like, oh, Sip is the one who made her come in and to defend me. And that was so far from the truth. It really was so far from the truth. She just made everything into a huge thing where it divided everybody. And then basically they took their frustrations out on people for, I don't know what, just for, I don't know. But anyways, the whole thing last night, they blocked one of their supporters who was defended. And actually, she was defending them to me 3 days ago. We were going off on each other, and they had turned on her. And then that was the person that was threatened with ICE yesterday. Oh. And that was the same person that was threatened to be pew-pewed.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, she was threatened to, she told her to go on a live herself, and this is from Queen K. Sure, Jenny.
She's just a nasty, vile, disgusting bitch.
Yeah,
like,
and
Queen K has been going off literally every single day for like 2 months about me. She says the most off-the-wall, ridiculous bullshit stuff about me. It's mind-boggling. I don't even know where, like, how she makes, like, where does this public? Like, one of the ones, and to me, this is probably the most disgusting.
It was, to be quite honest, and that's what I have to say, because that's where I draw the line. When it comes to the whole ICE thing, it was just like, I've said off-the-wall stuff, but that was like, below the, it was just not even below the belt. And the thing is, like, when the girl was calling her out and said, like, hey, you said you threatened that before, and then she got mad at the girl, and then she kept saying ice, ice, ice to like be malicious about it, and then threatened her with ice and threatened her life and threatened to pew her. But yeah, I just don't want to. I just wanted to let everybody know that wasn't me. I do not agree with it, and I want to make sure, like, the person that it happened to, she gets to tell that story, you know. So
Right. Well, no, I'm glad that you came up and said that, because I did think that that was about you. And one thing I don't want to do is ever spread any
yeah,
misinformation. So I do
yeah.
appreciate that you came up and
Yes, and then I posted it on my page if you guys want to look at it, so you have a little more idea of what happened last night.
yeah.
Okay, well, have a good night.
All right. Thanks, Jackie.
Thanks for letting me up.
Fine. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm definitely glad that she cleared that up, because again, I always say I want to make sure I'm putting out positive information. Yeah, and again, I don't remember ever doing a live about Jackie, and I don't know. No, I could definitely see me if she made a snarky comment just with anybody. I could definitely see myself making a comment back or saying something in live about it. But I can't see myself hosting a whole live about it. And I didn't know that she was the one that said that about Shelby's nephew. So again, don't agree with that, but I do appreciate, even though she doesn't care for me, I do appreciate her coming in and setting the record straight, because everybody has a story to tell, and I was putting out misinformation, which again I never want to do. So I was putting out that the jester was saying that about Jackie, about her being 6 feet under and calling ice, and it was not about her. It was about somebody named Selena. I am well, love. How are you? So I do want to make sure that that is clear. Jennifer's like, I'm about to take the bitch down. I'm ready to go over there. Oh, there's two Jacquelines. The one that had the like to fart. I don't know. Listen, anything's possible. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Wait on info. Yeah, that's crazy though, Lolita, that she called on you as well. And you said you have the screen recording of that. What is her issue with? Well, first of all, we don't know her issue with absolutely any of us. I don't think she has an issue. I think she sees that we get views, right? But again, like I told her way back then, there's a difference between followers and a following, right? And you have to be a very genuine and authentic person in order to have a following. Your numbers can be sky high in regards to followers. We see people on TikTok all the time that have over 1 million followers and have low views, because people will see a video and click the follow button, right? But that doesn't mean that they're going to stay around and continue to follow. I have a following with the socking. I love you guys. I crack jokes all the time about what the stupid shit people do on here, and I'm like, and I can't show my socks because I got a banana for 7 days. That was probably the best thing that ever happened to us. That was the day that we all rallied together and became the sock gang. Before that, we were still that, but without a title. And it's like, as soon as like they took our place away for us to be together, we were just come with that. Once they took that away from us, we became the sock gang. Truly feel like it was the best thing that ever happened. But that made us really come together. And that's how I get a following. But if I came on here every single day, can you imagine if I came on here every day? Even though I only do my lives for about 2.5 hours. And I talk about the same thing on repeat. They say the same 3, 4, 5 things repetitively for 10 hours a day. You guys wouldn't come back and continue to follow me. That would be crazy. Who would do that? It's sickening to me. Yeah, I know, Lolita. I don't know either. Well, again, the jester, I've never ever even seen her come across my FYP. So I have no clue how or why she's somehow come into our lives, but it's crazy. The shit that they did to Sip, absolutely crazy. kids are off limits. First of all, do either one of these heifers have kids? Have a life? Have a man? A woman? A job? A career? Family? Do they have any of that? Because talking about SIP's kids, calling the school, whatever it is they did, that's off limits. That's fucking crazy. Wait, to SIP? What do you mean? What do you mean, Shelps? I'm so confused. They called our kids' school, I think they said. Kids are off limits. That's what I heard. Am I wrong? Wait, am I wrong? Heather constantly. Oh, that was. Wait. No, you're not wrong. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here? I thought I heard. I was like, mind you, I was listening to it last night. Okay, Shubs, I'll call you when I'm done. Or I'll text message you when I'm done, love. I saw a clip where they were calling nice and please. Yeah, that's crazy. I did see that. That's what Jackie just came up and cleared. Kids are off limits. That absolutely should not happen. Thank you, love. I don't know. I don't know if they gave Santos info or Santos gave them info. I don't know. Yeah. Right, Lolita. She doesn't even move off her couch or her chair. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah, love Shelmsters. Yeah, disabilities, addictions, families, all of that is so, but again, if we're talking about a bunch of women that don't have any of that stuff, right? They don't have family, they don't have careers, they don't have kids, husbands, whatever. How do we expect them to? Yeah, I think someone else said that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shelby, if you're still in here. Didn't they also send someone to Shelby's house, or was that just a threat that they were going to send someone to Shelby's? Because I remember hearing that they send someone to Sip's house or Shelby's house, Sip's house, and they're kind of joking. They're like, "Oh, you're next." I'm like, fuck that. They called the police saying false claims about my babies. It's horrible. What are they gaining from that? Oh no, you're good, love. Like, what on earth are they gaining from that? Getting accused of being liable for someone unaliving them. Right, principal. Right. Let's talk about it. Getting accused of being liable for someone unaliving themselves is what sent me. Yeah. People get too caught up in this whole internet stuff and just go viral and say just absolutely whatever. The Congress choice. That's crazy. Right, exactly, Blackwood. And that's why I've said for the longest, I'm like, just, it'll die down. I'm a boring individual. I don't have some crazy random life going on. I didn't really think that they would continue on for this long, which is why I said, you guys just drop it, just leave it alone. They'll get tired of me and move along. Well, apparently not. Absolutely, Jamie. Way too dang far. It's nothing is that important to me. I know that's scammers of what? Like literally of what? There has never been any money ever sent to me in any way, shape, or form. And there never would be. There's no reason for that to ever do anything. No one would ever have a reason to do it. I'm not the one putting my whatever up on there. She's very, very toxic. And again, I have them all blocked. Absolutely everybody. And some of those people I was close with. Not close with, but I mean, I there was a couple of them that I really did like. And then they switch sides and go off, and so obviously I had to block them as well. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I carry my country girl. I have a I love Jen's church. I'm a country girl. I have a big dog. that is taught to be aggressive and say, absolutely, you need to. Who do I need to block? I'm on it. And you block whoever you want to. I just don't like the toxicity, especially non-stop. And even though it's not true, you just don't want to hear people are saying the most ridiculous stuff. And they're the first ones to play victim and fucking boo-hoo cry when somebody brings up them. But yet they want to go live for who knows how long. We're just going to say 12 hours a day. Half of their day is spent talking about us. It's crazy. Have you decided about if you're going to get things together? Yes. Hannah, I don't know how exactly we're going to do it, but we're going to be figuring out, like tomorrow, I think, Yolanda's going to be messaging me. We're going to try to figure stuff out. And again, it'll be like a delivery or pickup stuff at Walmart or the quarter store. It's not the quarter store, but we have to use a quarter to get the cart. Whatever that's, I call it the quarter store because we don't have that one. I've never seen one, but whatever that's called, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Brittany, you missed a whole bunch, love. Aldi. There it is. Thank you, guys. Yes, I've never seen one before. I just get fascinated by the fact you need to have a quarter to get a cart. She's an idiot. That's the only reason I got. She's an idiot. Can somebody give me like an example of like what an Aldi's would be compared to? Like, is there like another national chain like that I would have a store out here that's kind of like equivalent to? Like, for instance, I hear about Wawa all the time. I thought Wawa people were just nicknaming it for like Walmart till I went to the East Coast and then I saw Wawa. Little? No, I don't have that. Market Bet, don't have that. Winco, we have Winco. Trader Joe's. Okay, so you're like a Winco, Safeway. No, we don't have Little. Is that what LIDL? We don't have that. Yeah, because I think both not Winco. Walmart and Aldi's both have the $40 Thanksgiving boxes. Yeah, Trader Joe's is pretty expensive, and it's more of a like organic, healthy food. I like to shop there. Whole Foods. That's a lot of like organic stuff. Do you know that Whole Foods doesn't even sell soda? I can't even go into Whole Foods and get a Diet Coke. When my mama was diagnosed with cancer, every day at lunchtime I would go home. Well, it wasn't it was 3 days because anyways, may she rest in peace. I went to Whole Foods every day on my lunch break those 3 days and got her soup from Whole Foods. And I was searching all over the store looking for Diet Coke. They don't sell Diet Coke. I said, well, I would never be back. Well, I'll be back to my mama's soup and that's it. What kind of store is that? I'm going to adopt a family for Thanksgiving this year. Look, I love that. I know you weren't in there that night, Principal, when we were talking about it. But it got brought up because, food stamps hadn't been issued. And so some people said that they wanted to donate and some people said they were in need. So we have a list going and we're going to try to match some families up and we can talk about that. They have their brand of soda. Yeah, I have to have whole paycheck. That's true. It's expensive. And again, my mom passed in 2017. So this would have been December of 2016 when I was getting her soup. And I just remember getting her like a soup like this and a drink or whatever. And it'd be like $10, $12 for a thing of soup. I would get it out of the like deli section. So it was like they make their soup fresh every day or throughout the day, however it is. It's crazy. Yeah, if you guys need help for Thanksgiving or you want to adopt a family or whatever and it's $40, you won't send it to anybody. We're gonna match people up the best that we can, and then you would do a delivery order or pickup order from their local Aldi's or Walmart. It's $40. So let us know. But again, I want no money exchanged. Even though Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking dumb over there say that we've already scammed them from thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. No money will be exchanged. You guys, whoever wants to adopt a family, will pay directly to Aldi's or Walmart or wherever, whatever it is that you guys have. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We don't have knives either. I've heard about it. Okay, make sure if you guys need help or if you want to, if you need help or you want to help somebody, if you guys can send an email to, for right now, or send a DM to Yolanda. Yolanda, can you comment so I can post you, because she has the list going. If you want to, if you want to. No, I think I'm gonna do it. Well, we can talk about, but right now I think. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna do just pickup orders. That way we know it goes exactly for that. Each person will get the $40 box. The Jester. Yolanda, say hi so I can pick. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and I'll bring Angel real fast. Wait, why won't let me set? There we go. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I love that. They're doing dinners for elderly folks. I was excited because I thought they were going to issue out food stamps, and then they got a thing to shut it down over here. So who knows? And again, we can't guarantee that everyone will get help. We will match people up the best that we can. But there's only so many people, so we'll do the best that we can. Hey, love.
Hi. I'm still in the hospital. Things did not go very good at all, Angie.
Oh no! On Friday?
They went in thinking
Yes.
that it was gonna go one way, and they went in. So my tailbone was fractured laterally, like up and down. The two discs above it were bulging, and they thought that they were going to be able to fix them until they found out that not the one next to the tailbone, but the one up from it was broke completely in half bilaterally. So they ended up having to remove it, and then they were trying to fix it. So basically, they put in like half of it back in with like a what they call rubber bone cementing, and then they had to from there they went and added 3 rods, 8 screws, and some more cementing. And now from the surgery and everything, I'm in renal failure.
Oh no! What the heck? Oh, okay. Sorry. You're good.
It just hit me really hard, and I so I've been in the hospital. I'm on IV antibiotics, pain meds and stuff. And then like my daughter came today, and because they, because of my blood condition or whatever, I can't eat beef or pork.
Yeah.
Well, every meal they've sent me has been beef or pork, and they know I can't eat it. So my daughter, like Shelby, did not handle it good. I thought that they were gonna call security on
What the
her.
heck? Why can't you just order your own food? Usually they'll have you on a hospital should have you on a diet, specialized diet
They
for that.
do. It is even written on the card that was on the tray. Shelby pointed it out, and she's like, "My mom has not eaten in 3 days." She said, "What is wrong with you people?"
That's
Like
crazy.
my mom, well, today, like I guess I have really dark circles and stuff, and I've lost 10 pounds since I've been admitted. And Shelby's like, she went and got me something to eat, but she was really upset, and she's like, and you expect that I believe that, you got her best interest at heart, blah blah blah. And you didn't even call me. She's like, I'm an universal donor for her, and she needed blood, and you didn't even call me. So she was real upset. Like she
Thank you
went
guys so much for the
sideways, and
prayers for
then
her.
I guess the boys they're gonna come tomorrow and sit with me and get me something. They're gonna bring me some food, but
That's good.
so the plan is from here, when I get discharged, I'm gonna have a home health nurse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then if they can't reverse because I'm in the beginning stages, so if they can't reverse the renal failure, I'll go on an organ donor list. So today I had to do what they keep ultrasounding my bladder and my kidneys, and today Shelby came in and did it's called a where you take like your fist or this ball thing and you press your bladder and all
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So she finally was able to get me to go to the bathroom, but the pain, Angie, oh my God, like
Yeah.
all I could do was cry. Like it is so outrageous.
Sorry, love. You've been going through it for this past year, I tell you. You've been going through it.
Yeah,
But
so
I can have, because Yolanda's not in here, I can definitely have her. Oh, we're echoing. I can have her add your name to the list for sure.
I appreciate it, Angie, so
Yeah,
much.
of course, love. Well, I want
I'm
you to get some
hoping,
get some rest and keep us updated
I'm
for sure.
trying. I'm hoping that I'm able to just go home next week.
Principal
And
said that's what
because
she does for a living. Wouldn't that be crazy if Angel's able to get a home health aide? If, like, let's just say they live together and you end up being her health aide. Oh my God, that would be so amazing.
I'm in Michigan.
Oh no, I don't think she's in Michigan. She's somewhere else. I can't remember.
Yeah, and I'm in a rural area because I'm like if anybody knows Michigan, it's shaped like a mitt, right? I'm in the thumb, so I'm in a
Oh
very rural area.
yeah. Is there any help for? I don't know. Like I don't. What type of help, love? I don't know because I'm not from Texas.
It is 11:13 here.
Yeah. Oh, you're only 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. Oh, you're
Yeah,
in Michigan too, Mel.
Mel, you're in Michigan.
Looking for a full time woman.
So yeah, they oh, and from the so they
What?
up. I'm on. So we all knew I was on blood thinning shots because the pills don't work for me. They upped it to I'm on 120 milligrams in the morning and 120 milligram shot at night now.
Wow, that's a lot. Try don't put out too much info though. Okay. I want you to be
Yeah.
real because them other people they're crazy, so I don't want you putting out too much information.
Oh yeah, I
I just
know.
want to protect you.
I had no idea who these other people were you guys were talking about, Ange. I finally like because I haven't been sleeping, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the
It's
lives I've seen.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like it's so funny because I can't help but to laugh. Like
Right, and I've been
when
here
I'm able
from
to
the
watch the
beginning, so
videos,
I
I
know
laugh because it just
90%
doesn't
of
make any
everything they're
sense.
saying is lies.
Right. That's why I laugh. I'm like, and half the time she can't even keep a straight face because she knows that she's just a bull-faced liar too. But Heather's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
At this
oh yeah,
point, I
yeah,
believe
yeah,
you
okay,
definitely
oh
have a harassment suit.
yeah. Wait, Kathy, I have to know what you're talking. Kathy says I'm desperately looking for a full-time love-in for my son. What are you
What?
talking about, Kathy? Kathy, are you messing with me? You also
I'm also
oh, you're also part of the thumb.
interested. You are, Mel?
Well, you guys should follow
I'm
each
gonna
other.
follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
she said. That's why I knew something was wrong. Kathy said no, a live-in, not a love.
oh
Looking
my
for a
goodness.
live-in health aid. I swear to God, the first thing that reminded me of Kathy was, do you guys remember the Costco mom? Remember that went mega viral because she was like,
Oh
"Look at my
yeah.
son," and then she was like, "He's a good man. He's 6, whatever, blah 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 blah," and then everyone was spamming around that they thought he was a little zesty, and then comes out that wasn't it at all. He had been in a relationship, but he was to her and also scammed her and stole a bunch of money from the girlfriend.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that story?
Yeah, I remember part of it. I didn't hear all of it though.
I bet. Let me see. Do you guys remember that story? The Costco mom and her son? Hold on. Let me see.
Mel, I added you. I'm gonna hop down, Angie, because
All right,
they're
love.
coming in to tape do
Yes.
something. So I'll be
All
here,
right.
but I'm gonna
All
get
right. Get
out of the
get some
box.
rest.
All right, hun.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome. Bye. Let me see. Oh, did they take it down? Hold on. Oh, here it is.
Your kid on social media if you don't know
Remember
all the
this
skeletons
kid
they be having in their closet. If you don't know who this is Cosmo.
This is I won't play because this is someone else talking about all of the backstory of it. But the mom was like, look at my son. This is my son. He's so sweet. He goes to Costco with his mom. He loves to cook. He goes on, she says, and he's 24. He's 6-something. He's single. Calling all good girls that are single and want a good man. First of all, how embarrassing to put your child out there like that. He's a grown-ass man. Do you know how mad my sons would be? She posted a video of him while they're at Costco. Had the camera all in his face. She's like, say something or whatever it was she said. I can't remember now. Can you fathom? My sons would be livid. And then that video got millions and millions of views. And then his whole life got put on the internet about how his ex-girlfriend stole all her money, everything. Why do boy moms, I hate to put it out there like that, but or just parents in general, I guess, why do they choose to do that to their adult children? Exactly, Christina. That blows my mind. You potentially, in that moment, could have ruined his entire life. Some can be strange, Mel. I agree with you. Not all of us, but some. Because again, literally, Amy, mine too. No way in hell would my sons be okay with that. Right. And then again, the info that came out about it is crazy. He's scammed, he stole, literally, Angel. And he was abusive to his ex. And all of that is now plastered all over. So now when you type in his name, that comes up. So many mothers are delusional about who their sons were. Exactly. And I don't know, did the mom just not know about what he did to his ex? Or did she think that it wouldn't come out? We can't think that way anymore with social media. Anything and everything can come out. People just go real life the minute they see a little bit of whatever on anybody. And it went real life. And again, remember I told you, let's rewind back to about an hour ago, and then actually a year and a half ago when I was telling you guys about AI. When you apply for a job, they can type your name in and it pulls up all of your social media. So he needs to get a job or whatever, and they find that video that he didn't even do. He's not even on social media. He didn't do, but his mom did. And then all of that information comes out. What company's going to want to hire him? I tell my clients all of the time, the worst charge to have and try to get a job with is a theft charge. Theft, robbery, anything in that category. That is the absolute worst charge you can ever have on your record to get a job. I've been able to get people jobs that have unalive, registered as those. You can get them jobs. A theft charge, that is very difficult. And this mom just put it all out there. Sick. Right. Well, I was thinking that too, Tammy, but then he has his own place, and then the mom was like thriving off of the views, and she kept wanting to go live. She's like, okay, ladies, we're gonna go live. That live never happened because the son's like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, what the heck? He did not agree to that. It's gonna be the mom's fault that her son won't be happy with him. And women, you guys, we are fucking federal agents, okay? When we start dating somebody or we like somebody, what's the first thing we're doing? We are researching, looking shit up, okay? So you think any woman isn't going to start looking him up and see him? And again, that video, if I remember correctly, that video got over 10 million views. My brothers are so strict about what can and cannot be posted and how. Absolutely. Yeah, all of my kids are off social media. They do little things like post on their personal stuff, but none of them do social media. And I love it. I love that. I don't want them out and doing all that stuff, even though they're all, my kids are 32 to 26. So, yeah. Literally, Tammy just trying to get views. Oh, Jennifer, we were just talking about the Costco mom. This went viral like last year sometime, where this is her son. This here's her son, and she put a video out about him trying to collect basically a dating app. Look at him in his shorts and his long legs, and he's single and 6'4" and 24 and blah 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 blah, and he's single, calling all single ladies to come date my son. And then his ex came out and said that he was abusive to her, scammed her, stole her identity, stole all her money. She was like thousands, like tens of thousands of dollars in debt or some shit, I don't know. If I didn't have a small shop and my little girl didn't model, I wouldn't have social media either. Yeah, listen. I told Jasmine, are you still in here? I told time. I didn't do social media either. I did like, again, little bits here and there, and then when I hit 10,000 followers and whatnot, that's when Jasmine was like, Mom, you just gotta do it. You gotta do it. Think of all the people you can help on social media. You can only help so many people at your job and in person. So you gotta do it. So I did. So here we are. A year later. It's been amazing. I'm very blessed to have you guys. Wait, what show is it, Kathy? Hold on, let me go back up to Kathy's. Have you seen that Cheaters page? Wait, what are you talking about? What's it called, Kathy? You know I'm a nosy bitch. We gotta know. Over here we are nosy mofos. Right, look, Tiff, what's it called? Oh, it's just called The Cheater? Wait, is it like a, just like a web page? Like I can just go into like Google and put in The Cheater and it's gonna come up, or like thecheater.com or something? Or is it on TikTok?
Oh boy.
What is it called? Because now I'm very curious, Kathy. You know I'm a nosy bitch. I gotta know. Well, yes, to which one, Kathy? I asked you a lot of questions. Is it on TikTok? Let me see if I can put it in here. TikTok, thank you. Oh, well, that's not. Oh, that's not it. Users. Can you tag me in something real fast, Kathy? Because it's not. I put in The Cheater, if that's what's called. It's just The Cheater, and there's stuff that comes up, but it's anything else, and that would be fun to scroll through tonight. This is the only thing that's popping up when I put in The Cheater. Because unless you guys have anything else to, she's like, oh God, I'll try. Okay, Kathy. Oops, hold on. Hi, Big Mama. Big Mama. A Big Mama. Have y'all watched that series, Don't Date Brandon? No? What is that on? Oh, wait, I was leaving. We go get out of here and get some sleep. Yes, you need to get some sleep, love. Have a good night. Yes, sweet dreams. Yes, like I gotta know. So nosy. Oh, on Netflix? Okay. Yeah, because if we can find that cheater thing on TikTok, we can go through that tonight if you guys want to for a little bit. I told you guys I'd give you guys some extra time today. So we can do that if you guys want to. Unless there's something else you guys want to talk about. Is there anything else happening on these here tickety-tockety streets you guys want to talk about? What's your son's name? Oh, Brandon? I have a nephew named Brandon. Okay. I really want to know about this cheater, though. Investigating Tom the Cheater. Is this from? Oh, this is from one day ago.
My stance on it.
Oh, here's what she's talking about. This is investigating Tom the cheater. Oh, so the person's name is not, or the profile's page, or wait, the TikTok page is not called the cheater. It's about somebody. I bet you this is the thing she's talking about. Ooh, we'll have to go to that. Have you spoken? I have not. Yes, Tom. Okay, that's who she's talking about. Crap, I don't know how to get Kathy back. You know, I don't really know what to say about Gabby. I think after so long of someone being on social media and doing the same things on repeat, I think people, okay, perfect. I think people have to learn to, there's a boatload of them. Yeah, I just found one, Kathy, that says this one. It says, investigating Tom the cheater. There's a boatload on there. Okay, but anyway, so about Gabby. When somebody does something on repeat, and again, I don't ever like to talk about pregnancies in a negative way at all. So I don't really want to address this recent pregnancy thing, right? Again, I think it's very taboo to ever address a woman's pregnancy, like announce it before they announce, like, oh, I think so and so is pregnant, or even with Brie, I will never say the M word, right? I don't ever want to be someone to potentially like speak something into existence. And I know that a lot of people are saying that with Gabby, is that this is going to be another M skit thing, and then sure enough, within a week's time, that was done. The whole thing to me is just, it's crazy. I don't understand why people follow that madness. Thank you, Jamie. I just couldn't do it. I have a very hard time. Even when I was doing the videos of you guys asking me to do like deep dives on people, when I got asked to do it, I probably got close to, I would say, no exaggeration, at least 400 requests, minimum 400 requests to do it on the drama twins. And I'd never even heard of them. It took me so long to do that video because it's so draining to watch them, and it's just so much toxicity. It was just draining. So I really don't know. I have no idea. For people saying that she still has a child in the home, I'm like, let's be real. Like, if you watch her any amount of time, her child is loud. He's a louder kid. You know when Cam is home and when he's not home. You know. Every time she's been live for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you never hear the child. So, of what missing? Oh, oh my God, why am I, hold on. The beautiful little girl. She got arrested. Let me find her name. Hold on. Melody's mom did? How did I skip a whole dang section? Well, it's about time. They need to arrest her a long time ago. Okay, hold on. Let me go into here.
People that he is like,
Okay, go to tags, mentions.
I found out that my fiance was cheating on me right in the middle of his proposal to me. Like, literally as it was happening. Now, I was madly in love with this man. I was head over heels, would do whatever he said. If he said jump, I would say how high. At the time, we had been dating for about 2 years, maybe a little bit under 2 years. And the fact that he was even proposing was a shock to me, because even though that I was madly in love with him, I didn't quite feel that we were ready for it. But one day, he just decided to surprise me.
Wait, why does it have the... Oh, this is from 2024. Let me see.
To Orlando for a little.
Oh, they stopped.
Please, me and my fiance.
Oh, I bet you this one stopped doing videos because the AI stuff. So I'm not gonna watch that one because I already know that's not gonna give us the rest of the story. Because whenever they see you see a video and they have like another I listen. These get me all the time. Okay, because I start watching whatever's happening down there and I'm not even paying attention. Yes, it's taking a huge toll on me. I'm only posting about my hikes. Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about, America?
A little bit of fun at the end.
I'm so nosy. I need to know. You send it to me, Queen. Here we go. Oh, here's one about Melody. Okay.
Hey guys, so Melody Buzzard's mother.
This is about Melody Buzzard, the little girl who went missing. Remember she was last in school like mid-August, and then the mom went on a trip out of state for a couple of states away, and then came back 3 days later without the child, and we've never seen the child again. Yeah. Oh, just because, Kathy, because I've watched so many of them, because I love watching like weird things. Like I wasn't even paying attention listening to what the lady was really talking about because I was already watching the other thing. So like how this is a full screen, or if you see my videos how it's a full screen, it's just me, then you know it's me. But if you see typically like the little picture of a person down here talking, they'll be like off-centered, or the video's cut in half and you see something else happening down there, then you know it's either a stolen video or like AI, something like that. Oh, this one isn't it on the... Wait. Yeah, that's a video I'm playing. This is what I'm playing, Queen. Yeah,
hey
or
guys,
a challenge
so,
thing.
Melody Buzzard's mother, Ashley, has now been arrested. This just happened a couple of hours ago in California. Melody Buzzard, of course, is the 9-year-old who has been missing, and the mother has not been cooperating, and there's been all these bizarre twists and turns, and they've both been wearing wigs in surveillance photos, and it's a really, really strange case. The mom has now been arrested, though. We first got a tip that, she was handcuffed outside her house. Now we got some more information. She was arrested on unrelated charges to her daughter's disappearance, apparently charges of false imprisonment. The Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office says that detectives learned of a recent incident where Ashley prevented a victim from leaving a location against their will, which constitutes false imprisonment. They're charging her with a felony. She's now behind bars on a $100,000 bond. But what's really going on here behind the scenes? I just posted a full episode. I did like a breaking news episode with a former FBI agent to kind of walk me through what he thinks is really going on here now that the mom has been arrested. Are we going to see a search warrant happening at the house? I basically break it all down. Hey guys, so
Wow. Well, I'm glad that she's finally arrested. I know a lot of people were asking me like why I thought that she wasn't arrested yet. And I think someone else said this too, that a lot of times you can find more information with somebody out. I guarantee you they had eyes on her 24/7. There was surveillance on that woman 24/7 to see if they could get any evidence. And after a certain amount of time, they gotta take her in, or they got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? They got the information they needed. But yeah, it breaks my heart. Again, I will never understand how anybody, can hurt a child. I just don't understand. I don't know why people, like I said earlier, children are off limits. Why are people talking about children? Why are people harming children? Why is anything happening to children? They're the most innocent people in the world. I go back to Jordan earlier today saying I love you to me, and it's just the cutest, most purest, sweetest sound in the world, and it was just so organic. I just cannot fathom somebody hurting one. I just don't get it. I want to let you know I am here with Mama tonight, and me and her watching. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Hi, Mama Hannah. The Sock Gang has been praying for you. We love you so much, and we know you're going to get better, and you're going to kick this ass and get out of there. Go home. So, keep fighting. Do good. We're so proud of you. You had a good fight. Hannah's been keeping us updated. Yeah, not yet, Britt. We have not, as far as I know, they have not found the little girl yet. The whole thing is just so sad to me. Hi, Angel. Oh, I don't know if that was me. All right, what else do you guys want to talk about? We've been all over the board. I've been live for quite a while tonight. Is there anything else? Angel's been killing it, posting. She's so. I mean, I wish I could be as consistent as you, love. You are just so amazing. I'll be like, yeah, I'll think about it, and then I'll go live, and I'll be like, well, I already told everyone. Like, but I'm only telling a couple hundred people instead of the thousands that watch the videos. I just, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. But since I am the CEO of TikTok, then I just don't need to, I guess. I don't know. Oh, she is down to 1 hour. Oh, that's amazing. Up and moving in the... Yes, I love that. I love that. Will, Mama Hannah is strong. I hope they do find her. Listen, Neza, I'm still waiting to figure out when I'm going to get paid, okay? As soon as I do, y'all are getting paid. I'm going to find a way. Why? Angel, you're so loved. I will tell you though, when I first started, like, my channel first started growing, I didn't have, like, there was no negativity, like, at all. Like, once in a blue moon, there would be, like, a smart-ass comment. It wasn't until I started going live. Then that's when, and you start getting numbers, and then people just don't like you just because, I guess, because you get numbers. I have no idea. I truly don't know. And so, I do get, like, protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? Protect your peace. But, yeah, because it's crazy. It's crazy. And it typically doesn't bother me, but, like, that's why I only addressed it today, because it's been 2 months. 2 months of nonstop just salivating over my name. It's disgusting. All right, Tammy, have a good night. You're right. Yeah, it's so crazy because it's like there's really not competition. There's nobody on this app that I look at as competition. I've had some people message me and be like, "Why do you shout out like Angel and Tea Junkie and other tea?" But they're like, "You're just sending your viewers over there." Well, first of all, I don't care, right? But I feel like people are gonna watch. You get a different perspective. Tea Junkie, Angel, and I can all do a video on the same topic, and you're gonna get different pieces of information and different points of views from each one of us. There's enough people on this app for absolutely everybody to go make videos on or do whatever. Talk about we all talk about different things. We all have different niches and things that we do. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I just think the whole thing is crazy. I think they're amazing. I love listening to Angel's videos. Thank you. I love listening to Tea Junkie. There's several people that I really, really, truly watch. Thank you, Autumn. We all love you too. Yeah. But yeah, going live, especially in the very beginning, it is a little intimidating at first. You're like, like, is anyone going to show up? Like, am I just going to push that button? And be like, you know how you guys see the videos of, like, the first time you go live and they're like, "Hi, Sierra. Hi, Angel. Autumn, hi." That's what I was thinking was going to happen the first time I went live. Now, thankfully, I kind of grew my audience first and then went live, so I didn't have that. But that would have been so embarrassing. You guys always show up and show out for me. That is why I love y'all. Having you in the Sonic gang to watch and chat with has been, thank you. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Hannah. That means so much. And that's why I tell people what is so different about Sock Gang. Like, we're here for each other, right? It's not just about you guys here for me or me here for one person. Like, together, we are literally a community. And that's what I couldn't help but to laugh. because the jester was saying in this clip that I was sent the other day, she's like, oh, Sip's not going to make it. Sip is not going to make it because she doesn't have the, what did you say? She doesn't have the, not recipe, the, something like, she doesn't have what Angie has. Like, she'll just, like, pop off, and Angie's over there building a community. That's how she's able to, like, scam the people, because she's building a community. So then she gets in there, and she gets them all in their fields, and they just send her all of their money and gifts. And that's how she's, like, a top earner on TikTok. I'm like, what the is she even talking? The formula. Thank you. That's what it was, the formula. Oh, my God. I was like, there's a formula to TikTok? Did I create it? Like, credit, lady. You gave me way too much credit, like, so I can have a seat. Okay, Jada. The formula. Angie's got the formula to TikTok. Well, listen. Jester, since I have the formula to TikTok, how about you take a seat and listen to me? Right? Since I'm the big baller, shot caller over here with the formula, what you're doing, you're not going to succeed at. You're going to fail and fail miserably. You will never, ever, ever grow doing what you're doing. All you do is talk shit about the same 3 people 10 to 12 hours a day. You are threatening other marginalized communities here on TikTok. You're continually breaking crimes. You're threatening other people. You are never going to grow. Take it from the person that created the formula of TikTok, according to you. So change up what you're doing, because that shit's not going to work. Well, we call her the Jester, but Queen K courtroom or whatever. Her and little Miss Heather sit over there all day and talk about me. It's sickening. Ugh, sheets on live as well. God, no, please. Ooh, and loud. Ugh, no. We just talked about that yesterday. Ugh. Casey, isn't that crazy? So is she trying to blame me for scamming when she's the one trying to scam, like to take the eyes off of her, or what is she doing? Because there's no way in hell anyone would ever be able to say I scam nobody for nothing. Because no money is ever, there's no Cash App, there's no Vim, there's nothing up. Nobody has ever and would ever be able to say they've ever sent me a penny on this app. And they never would. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, God, Danielle, stop it. I would never say that. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. Listen, first, sweet sister, I got to figure out the formula my damn self. This is the formula to be in reality, and I've actually said this from the beginning. You need to be authentic. Be authentically you. Whoever it is that you are in real life, your personality, that's what you need to come on here and display. That's what I do. I'm not any different off screen than I am on screen. Oh my God, that's nauseating. I don't know what the hell would make her think that would be it. Crazy thing. And here Angie is complete. Yeah. It was, again, it's just literally, this is just who I am. Thank you, sweet sister. I appreciate that. Because, I don't know, I just don't understand how people want to go on and be somebody different. People see right through if you're authentic or not. People see right through that bullshit. That's why, again, the Jester has been doing TikTok longer than me. She has 3,000 followers. I have 90,000 followers. Again, the followers and a following, again, like I said, is 2 totally different things. She doesn't have followers or a following, and she's been doing it for longer than me. I've been doing it for a year. But I'm authentic, and she's not. People see right through her nonsense. So, Heather's just a disgrace. She is a perma victim. Everything is going to be whoever it is that's like, that's willing to accept her at that time. That's who she's going to cling with, and nobody wants to be cool with the Jester or Heather, so they're clinging to each other like a fucking life preserver. Like they have to hold on for dear life. Oh, we need each other. All we got left on TikTok. which is absolutely true because nobody wants to be associated with the crap that you guys are doing. It's disgusting. You guys are coming at people and it's sick. She is, and she is a victim and a follower, and that's, hi Miranda, that's exactly what Jester loves, is somebody that she can bully around, and Heather's just like, okay, I'll do it. It's just vile and disgusting. Heather makes everything about her, and it's all, yes. You know what's so crazy, you guys? I think I told Beth this. I don't think I told anybody else, or maybe I told Principal too. I don't know why, or maybe somebody had commented on it or something. Anyways, one of my old videos had come up about 2K. And once again, I was having to defend Heather. Now, looking back, this was after the whole situation happened with the picture. Okay? So, a couple weeks before the whole picture incident happened, I was doing a live and Heather was on screen with me. Or maybe she wasn't on screen. Maybe she made a comment. I can't remember exactly how it happened, to be perfectly honest with you. But she made a statement. This was at the time that 2K and Bree were going to court. We were getting ready to find out, like, the ending of what happened, right? And she made a comment about, oh, you guys don't have to worry. I have inside info. That's what she said. Well, of course, people take that and run with it. So videos came out all over about, Angie always says that she's not part of 2K, or she doesn't have any inside information, but she had a SOC gang member at the courthouse and blah, 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 blah. And somebody came on and said that they had inside info, so they knew that everything was okay. So I had to make a video to come out and respond to it. And what I said was, because this is what Heather told me, was, oh no, I was just saying that I saw what is it called? Snapchat. I saw the Snapchat, and I just didn't know that it was public yet. As if, like 2K sending her private Snapchats. What the hell? But again, at the time, I'm not familiar with Snapchat. I've never used it. I don't know anything about it. And so I made a video, once again, defending her ass. So she did that about that, and then literally, weeks later, she did the whole thing with the damn picture. No, Heather and Queen Court are two different people. Yeah. It's crazy. And the videos that came out today about them, Angel, is so vile and so disgusting. Threatening to put people 6 feet, just calling ice on people. It's crazy. Who she claims Shelby sent her. Wait, what do you mean? Angie Mama says she needs you to come out with some grippy socks. Oh my gosh, that would be great. Just for you, Mama, I will. That would be so funny. I really needed your help. I was referred to your page. Your Kay. Yeah, I sent you a message, love. Okay, hold on. You guys, do you guys remember a live a couple days ago? A couple days ago, I told you guys about a girl that I had sent a message to because she was referred by one of the SOC gang members. She has a child, a little boy, I believe, who is a couple years old, and the child's father took the baby. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't get back to you. Okay, hold on. Let me tell the story, and then if you want, do you want to come up and talk? Do you have time tonight? If you want to, you can come up. The dad wanted some time to visit, so my understanding is she let the child go with the dad for visitation, and he never brought the baby back. And then he gave rights over to his mom. So she hasn't seen the baby in, I don't know how long, but a long time. So now she's on here trying to fight for her rights to get the son back, because they only have to send one notice, and he had it sent to her old address. So her rights have, from my understanding from the videos I've seen, her rights have already been terminated because they went through the court process, and his mom now has custody of the baby. And so now she's been making these videos and whatnot. She has a GoFundMe up to try to get rights back to her child. Yeah, she has a like I was watching the videos and stuff. Oh my, it's heart-wrenching. I'm not sure what state she's in. Okay, what state are you in? Yeah, and I asked her if she wanted to come up and go live. We don't have to do it today too, Kay, because I don't want to put you on the spot. But if you want to come up, you can, but you don't have to. Yeah. If you do want to come up, let me take a quick break. This will do. I'll take a quick break. I'll go use the bathroom, and then I'll come right back. And if you want to come up and tell your story and tell people where they can find your page and all that stuff, then we'll do that. But this is her right here. Let me pin her comment. But I also don't want you to feel like you have to. We can schedule a time for you to come up as well, so it's not last minute. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Ouch. I would appreciate from the bottom of my heart if you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she has all of the evidence, everything up on her page, you guys. If you guys want to give her a follow. He took my baby and gave up rights. I was wondering like how he did that. Like how were they able to go through that whole process? Yeah, that's the crazy part. And you guys can tell, like, when you guys watch the videos, how long has it been since you've seen him? The connection with her and her child is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's not like, right. Right. And my understanding is they sent it to an old address. Oh, you get to see him now every Saturday, but prior was 2 years. Wow. But that's good. Now at least you're getting to see him Saturday, but that's still bullshit. You need to be able to get it back. Right. Yeah, that's typically what happens if somebody files for custody or visitation, whatever. Oh, so you guys are getting to go to trial to get it back. That's why you have the GoFundMe up for the retainer is $2,500, right? For the attorney, if I'm correct. This is just going off of my memory of watching your videos. Yeah, you guys have to, we don't have to, but if you guys could, follow her page, give her a follow, watch some of her videos. Is Lucy her name? Is Lucy's whose name, love? I got visitation technically, but the magistrate blessed me by reuniting us for at least a day. Isn't that crazy to have to say that? Like, they blessed us. But at least a day is better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? But that's just crazy that you even have to go. I have to say that. So I can't even, I cannot fathom. Thank you guys so much. Oh, no, her name is Is it Kayla is your name? Or Kaylin? I can't remember. Through the court process, I technically shouldn't have anything, but he seemed through their bullshit. Well, that's good. Caitlin. Sorry. I knew it was something like that. Caitlin is her name, love. Do the grandparents have legal guardianship, or are they trying to resend the guardianship? Did she turn off? I think Jordan turned off the fireplace. Hold the heater. Hold on. I don't know. Caitlin would have to answer that. She did. She turned it off. Grandma won by default full custody. Judge gave early visitation so we can bond unsupervised. Well, what about the baby's dad? So he got visitation, then just gave your son to his mom for what? Does he see him, or? My son's father and his mother worked together for alienation me. He gave up custody in the same hearing. That is so crazy. Took him and ran off. They were homeless. Packed up and ran. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry. I literally cannot even fathom. How soon is your trial? Out of spite because they wouldn't let him live with me because he wouldn't work. Yeah, Angel's a good one to talk to about this stuff too. Yeah, it is a crazy story, Angel. I have every piece of evidence, including the original agreement. He begged till I gave in. Yeah, you guys, it is a crazy. I can't remember. Was it Emily or I can't remember exactly who tagged me in it, but then I just got sucked in. And I was just watching every video and my heart was just breaking and breaking and breaking. I was like, oh my God. So then I had a message her. It was okay. Yeah, then I messaged her. I'm like, oh my God, my heart is literally breaking for you. This is what I do. This is my, like, do you want to come up sometime and talk about it? Whatever. But yeah, if you guys could just follow her and show her some love, that will be very much appreciated. Thank you guys. Of course. Emily's amazing. Yeah. Oh, I love that. AS is also from Ohio, and he was also Caitlin. I love that's one thing that I love that we do here is, again, you guys always support each other. What the cow? Yes, absolutely. Popping in and say hi real quick. Headed to bed. Well, you have a good sleep, love. It's probate. Okay. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if you already answered, Kay. When is your trial? I feel like it's coming up fast. Or at least you have something coming up fast. Listen, Linda. December is settlement hearing, pre-trial January, trial in February. So you guys, it's coming up quick. She needs all of our positive thoughts and well wishes, support however it is that we can. Did you get oh, no, I didn't actually. My iPad just repeated everything I said. What the heck? No, I need to get rid of this thing. What? View my fan club performance. I have a fan club? Ew. What is this? I didn't know this happened. Wait, your badge name has been approved as Salt Gang. What is this? We're on a season 3? We have a season 3 of our fantastic journey begins season 3. What the hell is this? What happened to season 1 and 2? 301 fans, 120 heart me's, and 57 go populars. What? That is crazy. Well, thank you guys. I have no clue what any of that means, but nonetheless. Okay, I'm looking for Jade's thing. Sorry. Jade, did you just send it to me? Aren't I following you? Wait, let me find you. I don't have, I don't see. Wait. Okay, I just followed you back. Let me see if I can get him now. I don't have any messages from you, Jade. 1819.
When
I think I just found the perfect date.
Okay, let's see here. Message. That's so weird. You sent me messages, but they're not showing up. Is it this one that you're talking about, Jade? Yeah, those ones we talked about. So weird. I had to type in your name to get them. Okay, let me focus there. Of course, love. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, and thanks for coming in. Oh no, these ones are old, Jade. Yeah, hopefully we'll figure something out, love. Oh wait, maybe these ones. This says 21 hours ago. Yeah, if it's the ones about Fly, I have those. We talked about him in the beginning. Those are the ones I have from you. No, if it's the one about Fly, I have all of those. We just already talked about it, so I'll download this and post up on YT. Wait, I missed what you talked about. Oh, I was just saying that basically we just need to pray for him. You know, he needs to get some help, and he's Baker acted now, so he's got 3 days of help, but he has to want the help in order to get for it to actually work. So I truly, truly hope and pray that he does get the help that he needs. That he accepts it. He's getting it, but he has to accept it. He has to want it, right? He's going to get it for 3 days. Yeah, I saw all of it. Okay, Amanda. Someone sent Angie the video of Brie talking about 2K and Gemma. Who's Gemma? She's always talking about 2K. I just don't... Oh, you tagged me in it? Okay, let's see. Literally, like... She is equivalent to... Brie with 2K is equivalent to how the Jester and Heather are with me. It's crazy. Was that just a frog? It is. There's a freaking frog outside. For fucking sake. Last night there was an owl outside. Keep me up all night. The other day a big ass deer with antlers comes walking down my driveway, and now there's a freaking frog. Damn it, man. Living in the countryside. Oh, what is this? Oh, wooka wooka woo, wooka wooka woo. Thank you, Bella. I have no clue what the hell that was. I didn't know what my reaction was supposed to be. Oh my god. What in the heck is that animal?
Yeah, it's Zoomy. So Gemma had her baby. Congratulations, Gemma. Y'all know that...
I have no idea who Gemma is. I just instantly I turned into a DJ. Wooka wooka whoop.
that Gemma found out she
With
was,
me,
or she didn't
no.
know she was pregnant yet. So me and Gemma were gonna do a brand risk fight. Like we were gonna have a boxing match, and what happened? She didn't know she was already pregnant, but then she found out later that told her have an abortion so you can fight Bree. Like literally told her that. I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm so sorry he said that to you. Like that's crazy. And she was like, yeah, bro, like I totally get like what you went through now, like and all this shit. And I was like, that's fucking insane to say to someone. But I knew that it was true because he would always tell me things like that. Like he would always want me to get an abortion and like just all this crazy shit. He was like trying to send these girls in Dallas to fight me while I was pregnant. Like I know he's like that, so I believe her when she says that. And like me and Jem are cool now, so I was like, oh my god.
So let me get this straight. So she's saying that Bree and Gemma, I don't know who that is. Sure, Jem. Let's see, that's a little way. So Bree and Gemma were supposed to box. And then Gemma found out she was pregnant. So 2K just comes out of nowhere and is like, oh no, you're pregnant. No, terminate that so that way you can fight Bree. And she just wants us to believe this crazy random ass lie? Like what? What sense does that even make? And are they connected? Like, are Gemma and 2K connected in some way that just doesn't even make any sense. Like, how these, I don't believe that for a second. How these guys' minds work with the things that they come up with and the lies that they say is mind blowing to me. That's disparaging. When does a DVR ever matter? Right, Elle? Her and Heather need to be besties. Literally. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Heather would cream cheese. Listen, when the Jester and Heather had this Tweedledee up there, it was like Dumb, Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest, okay? All on a panel together talking about us. It was crazy. Absolute crazy nonsense. They didn't know what to do with themselves. I, on the other hand, Scotia, I, on the other hand, have morals. I would never have somebody like that on my panel. Beth, oh, Heather's trying. You know she's trying? My last fucking nerve. That's what she's trying. 2K's literally like the oh, and a whoop.
Oh, hey, love.
Hello, how are ya?
Oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I wanted to come up here because I am breaking out on my face really bad. So ignore that.
I'm like, what am I, 13?
I wanted to come up here real quick because that group of people who go live 24/7, they pop up on my FYP page and they just nonstop the same thing over and over again. Yeah. And one time I scrolled through it and I clicked in it and they were like, oh, look, there's Scotia. And I'm like, what the heck did I do? And then they brought me into it. Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
So I don't associate with them no more. And then because I am part of your group over here, they're mad. And
right.
So I think that's why they talk crap.
Wait, talk crap about what?
They just talk crap about, I think that's why they talk crap about me, and that's why they bring me into it, is because
oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, because I saw the videos when they're like, oh, well, Scotia was over here, but she's over there with Angie. Well, listen, I never tell people where it is that they can or can't go or whatever. Yeah. What I said was, I find it really hard for like people who, especially when some of them were mods, right? So if you're a mod of mine and I'm live and you're over on someone else's panel who's talking mad shit about me and you're not defending it and more or less you're on a panel so agreeing with it, then they got unmodded and unfriended and blocked and destroyed. So when you went over there,
hey,
it wasn't
Helen,
like a big deal at all.
That's my best friend, Helen Bailey. Oh. That's my best friend from middle school.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, and the fact that Heather, wasn't she like a Team Bree, or not Team Bree, Team 2K at some point?
Oh yeah, that's how she ended up finding me, is because she was Team 2K.
And then she switched? That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, because she came up with this whole picture thing, right? She said that there was the whole after that happened, and then I was like, no, we're not doing all of that, blah 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 blah. Then she switched. So I don't know. She just started. I can't remember exactly what happened. To be honest with you, it's so long ago. I don't even know, and it's just not that relevant. But I put my foot down. I'm like, listen, we are full on 100% authentic. We don't talk about it until we know. I don't ever want any misinformation. Oh, this is what it was. She made a video and she said that she says, I was in a live yesterday and I was trying to put out correct information, but I was getting ignored. So come to my live tonight and then you're going to learn about it. And that's how the whole thing came out, about the whole picture and blah, blah. And Principal was in there. Right. Yeah. That Shelby sent bullshit. So that's how that all happened. And then I was like, no. And she came up on my live the next day. Well, I guess it was a few days later. And I was just, I don't know. I can't remember everything that happened. But she didn't want to be bullied or whatever. So I turned comments off. Well, I didn't because I don't know how to do that. But somebody turned the comments off. And she wouldn't stand up to it. Like, she wouldn't own up to what she was doing. She was a still perma victim, whatever. So then after that, I just blocked her. I'm like, I'm not going to have somebody around me that's like that, blah, 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 talking about if I unalive myself, it's your fault, blah, blah, blah. And then that's how she ended up. First, she ended up over with Huckleberry and them, and now she's with Queen K. So I don't know.
Okay, take off your shoes and go to bed. Good grief.
Yeah, follow ya.
She went and she told me, she's like, can you put me to bed? And then she gets in bed with her shoes on. Like, girl, take your shoes off.
Gotta take shoes off.
Yeah. And I think she said at one point that she got that picture from, I don't know. She said that we're mad because she wouldn't give us the picture. No, girl, you don't say that you have a picture of something that is going to put a child in harm. And yeah, of course, 2K and his mom are going to be worried because Santos isn't safe.
Right, no.
He's a creeper.
Yeah. He's not supposed to be around the child. And you don't, like, why would anybody just come out in the midst of a child custody case and even say that without having the evidence? I just don't grasp the entire concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I just don't associate with them. They're annoying and they're mean, hateful bullies.
That's exactly what they are.
So I just don't, I don't associate with that group of people.
I don't either. I have them all blocked, every single one of them. Like I said, up until today was the first time that I finally addressed it, because I just, like, enough. Enough is enough. It's so many lies, so much bullshit. I'm just so over it. So.
Yeah, she went to bed. She went to bed.
Exactly.
Well, then go say goodnight to her. My husband's mad because she didn't say goodnight to him.
Oh, it's like, wait a minute, I need my goodnight.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to come up and say that because I don't know. Like, come on, grow up.
Literally. Like, and at this time, it's just, I think someone just said this a little bit ago in the comments too. It's literally on repeat. It is the same few statements over and over and over again.
Like, we're not in high school.
Yeah. Thank you, Brandy. That little bear is so stinking cute. Thanks, love.
Yeah, anyways. Okay, I just wanted to come up and say that, Angie.
All right, well, have a good night. Get the baby to bed.
Yeah, she's my little 3-year-old. She's a crazy munchkin.
You're a lot of fun at that age.
Oh, I know. She's a little sassy girl is what she is.
Gotta love it. All right, love. We'll have a good night. All right,
you too. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, here, I'll have to. These people, I tell you, they are just crazy. They done give me a headache. She went over and over and over there. The ego went above me. Absolutely. Right. Listen, those two together literally reminds me, like, watching the few clips that I've got, because again, I have them all blocked. So the few clips that I have watched, I shit you not, when I watch them, I'm laughing. It literally reminds me of the movie Dumb and Dumber. No, for me, it's Dumb and Dumber. That's literally what it reminds me of, is those two trying to come up with a complete sentence. trying to come up with anything that makes any type of any type of sense, and it's just so ridiculous. It's always a hard watch with them. Yeah. I just don't get. And then, like, again, everything is not about numbers. But I am not sitting on a live for any amount of hours, especially not 10 hours with 7 people. And what are those 7 people doing? Well, technically, most of them used to be on the panel themselves too, but yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They said 2K lied on the... Oh, of course. 2K is lied about absolutely, according to them, you know. If they say all that on live, can you imagine? Right. The phone calls, the text... You know what's going to be so funny is when these 2 yahoos fall out. That's what's going to be hilarious. Because these 2 are going to fall out eventually. They will fall out. Queen laughs at herself. I can see her laughing. Heather's just... Right. That's what I said. I'm like... That's what I'm getting. I was like, it's not a big deal. Whatever. Just... They'll get sick of talking about me. I'm sick of myself half the time. So they'll stop talking about me. And I'm watching her talk about this stuff. And she, half the time, she can't even say the stuff with a straight face because she knows it's a blatant lie. And Heather's just over there, yeah, okay, yeah, do that. I'm like, what the, calm down. So dumb. Exactly, Sammy. she said Heather went feral on me last night. I'm feral. Wait, what? You guys, these damn pound comments. What should go feral on you about? They popped up on my FYP. They are so fake. And yeah. Like, I just don't grasp. I'm still trying to figure out. Do none of them have family, lives, jobs, anything? She's over there stressed about my financial status. Talking about, oh, Angie's got money. Angie worked her ass off for a career that you think is so fake. Like, what are you doing? I can't. I thought Heather was off the first time I heard her in Kaylee's panels. A lot of people used to tell me that too. Now, again, I'm not on TikTok a whole bunch. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, I just heard a car outside. I never hear anything. Okay. Okay, I was just making sure it was good. Okay, all is good in the hood. Exactly, Christina. Like, that's the thing that gets me. I knew it, Nessa. Hey, at least they weren't saying it was Fly. Remember before these were like, that's Fly. He's at the window. How crazy is that that was like a year ago, and now here Fly's like, there's somebody at my window. Damn it, Emily. I'm not even repeating that because then she always comes back with, they talk about my speech. But this video that I saw of her today, I don't know where I saw it. She was like, I was like, what the hell is going on over here? Yeah, it really does. Look at the struggle. I'll come back around and say she never said she would never work for... That's what got, and shout out to Beth, because Beth got the video and posted it because she called Principal a liar about saying, I never said I worked for DoorDash. I didn't work for literally was talking about how she worked for DoorDash. Yeah. Brain cells still loading. Like, again, it just goes back to what I say about being authentically you. They talk about me and my fake career. But yeah, before I even blew up, which again, I don't feel like I've blown up on TikTok. I don't feel like I have a big platform. My platform is still considered a very small platform. My story has always been the same because it's real. It's my life. It's real. But yeah, she's over there one day talking about how she's, because of her disabilities and whatnot, and I'm not knocking anyone with a disability, but because of that, she can't work a regular job. She has to work when she can. And I actually respected the hustle. You have to do what you have to do. So she said she's delivering for DoorDash and Uber, whatever it was. I can't remember all the different things she went off of. So she so appreciates all of the lives. She really loves and adores me, and she's gonna like do lives kind of like me, but she's gonna be Angie with a twist. First of all, that's weird. Don't be Angie with anything. Be Heather. That was your first mistake. You can't ever come on here and expect to grow up if you cannot be authentically you. What I keep saying, so you shouldn't try to be somebody else. You need to be you. Do what it is that you do. But neither one of you guys know what either one of you do because you don't do shit. So you're trying to be me and it's not going to work. That's the formula. Literally have Emily said Angie with a twist sounds like a Law and Order SVU episode. Absolutely. And people were, listen, I like anyone to be able to come up and talk, and if people can grow and build on their own from that, that's a blessing to me. That is a blessing. And she had that opportunity. And people were telling me, she's just trying to build off of you. She's trying to grow off you. And I'm like, no, she's not. She's not trying to do that. She wouldn't do that. But, well, the whole time she was. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I really don't care. Right? Like, that's what I want. If that's what people want to do, I'm only on here 2 hours a day. That leaves a lot of hours in the day for people to come together and whatnot, right? So it wasn't a big deal to me. But then to find lie after lie after lie, and then the evidence is right there on your own damn page. Do you just forget what the fuck you say? And why would you think that doing DoorDash was such a negative thing? If that's what you do to make ends meet, that's a blessing. That's a job. I don't understand what the problem is. And then, but always want to talk about my job. But Heather said she would help Laura. But she didn't, Laura. Yeah, they always say they want to help somebody, but can't even help themselves. I agree with you. She said on live acting, like she was going to pass out from stress. If that's the case, let's pretend that was a real life scenario situation, right? Get off live. Why are you on live? If it's stressing you out that bad, get off. Do you know every single day when I get off live, when I hit the end button, every single time I get off, it tells me, you still have, like right now, if I it'd say, you still have 295 people in here. Are you sure you want to end your life because you have so many people in here? Every day it says that, because it says that if you have over a certain amount of people. I still say yes, because when I get off, that means I'm done. Like, it's my time to unwind, do whatever it is I want to do, go to bed, whatever the case may be. So if there's no way in hell, and I know for a fact, if I ever got to the point that I was sitting here looking like I was going to pass out from stress, that if I didn't end it myself, Beth would be the first one in here ending all of this shit. Beth would pull the plug so fast. But I would never get to that point. I would end it immediately. Immediately. It's all for just sympathy and whatever. Her acting skills are not that great. Literally, Mandy, the pity parties are ridiculous. Beth did. Beth said, listen, if you have her back on there reading, I'm not watching. I can't do it. I'm like, all right, all right, all right. I try to give everybody, you know, a little shine. And look what it got me. The people you be nice to, try to give them a little, you know, a little hand up. Look what they do. You guys. Damn it, I'm going to hell. Not a 105-year-old lady in the nursing home. Oh my god. Hey, do you guys remember that commercial? Us Gen Xers know this is no disrespect to nobody. Do you guys remember that old commercial? My name is Sally. That commercial came on every day. I was like, I'm never gonna smoke. I'm never gonna smoke. And I never have. Listen. Yes, the cigarette commercial. Listen, if they played the commercials nowadays like they used to for us, our kids would have night tremors, okay? I wonder if they still have that on, like, hold on, let's see. What would I try to look it up under? What is this? What is that thing called? The voice box? Let me see. Oh. He's here. That'll be the right one. Oh my god. It is. No way. The nostalgia.
I had my first cigarette.
Oh no, this isn't her. No, that's
when
not
I
her.
found out.
Well, you guys know what I mean.
If you're a smoker, I have a tip for you. Make a video of yourself before all this happens. Read a children's storybook or sing a lullaby. I wish I had. The only voice my grandson's ever heard is this one.
You can quit. For free help, visit
You can quit. You can quit. Just say no, kids. This is your brain. This is your brain, alright? Listen! We had the commercials, okay? I remember that commercial and I was running. I'm telling you, we had the best commercials. You were terrified to do anything. Yeah, the DARE program. Oh my god. What are you doing? Listen, she should put that on that resume. I used to do commercials. Oh god, poor Birdie. She's just like, what the heck's happening? Oh, they're folding clothes. Before you to start smoking, before you do. Good, I cannot. I cannot with us. Okay, hold on. Look up CDC. Tips from former smokers. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay, CDC. Former smokers, here it is. Wait, which one? Oh, that's the one I just did, right? Stop it. Who was that cute little guy? just my girl. Oh my god. Oh, he has a cap on? Wait, I don't see anyone with a cap on. CDC, trip from former smokers. There's Jerry, texting tip. Let me see if I find a guy with a cap. I don't see anybody with a cap on. What the hell?
I'm Christine, and I used to smoke. My tip is, when you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. The skin grafts and reconstructive surgery can really leave a mark on your arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Not to mention what it can do to your face.
You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov.
No wonder us Gen Xers are fucked up. These were the commercials we had growing up, guys. You have to look at the video I sent you. Okay. Yeah, I remember that one. It did. It literally took our whole jaw. Our jawline. To be like Santos. I'm sorry, Diane. It put the filter on her face. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Did it help? Kidding. Oh my god. They sugarcoated nothing for us. It was raw and real, okay? I have such vivid memories. There was another one. I can't remember, because that lady actually had the thing, and she'd be like, I'm a smoker, and like she had a, like she would take it apart and you could hear the right sound. I couldn't find that one on here, but it just, like, I have vivid memories as a kid hearing that commercial come on. And just, maybe is this the lady? Hold on. Okay, this was the last one. Oh, this is her. Oh wait, what's it say? She died at 53. Like, but again, I was a cheerleader. Now, again, I hate my parents smoked, and I hate the smell of cigarette smoke. It makes me so sick. We used to still be in the 90s, used to still be able to smoke in the club. So every weekend when I would be out dancing, I would be so sick on Monday. I had to end up having to have my adenoids and tonsils removed at 24 because of the secondhand smoke. It's just, I absolutely hate the smell, everything. I can't date a smoker. Never would I. Can't do it. I don't know. I've never even taken a puff of a cigarette. It's just, to me, it's just so disgusting. Yeah. Sometimes, like, not as much now as, back in the day, but when we'd get, like, envelopes of mail, you could smell the paper that came from home smokers. It would make me sick. Yeah, they used to be able to smoke at my office. Mark for the state, way back in the day, but I mean, still mid-90s. They used to be able to smoke in the office. It was crazy work. Right. Now, the vaping thing is always interesting to me, because I'm like, isn't it like a oil? I mean, I don't know. I just remember when it very first came out, they'd have to put, like, oil in there, because I remember it was my brother that wanted to try it to stop from smoking cigarettes. He wanted to try that, and it was oil. And I just kept thinking about how Jasmine inhaled a peanut into her lungs and has 4 dots of peanut oil in her lungs, and she always got sick. I'm like, you're inhaling an oil into your lungs? That's not going to work. Oh, I'm not crazy. Wrapping paper is the worst? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, my boss is a chain smoker in the office. In the office, wrapping. Oh. No. Jennifer said, do you see the video, or see the one with the guy chewing? He had half his jaw removed. No, I could not. Oh, restaurants was the worst. Oh my God, I hated that. Like, we'd always send the non-smoking. But still, you could always still smell. And I just think, how disgusting. Like, who wants to smoke and eat at the same time? A lot before, but not too much to puff. And 11 years now. Okay, Kathy. 11 years. Yes, airplanes too. I remember flying back in the day and being like, we're stuck in this thing. I need that little thing to drop down. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole thing. I just can't. I just can't do the whole smoking thing. That's yeah. Right. The seats are the non-smoking and smoking were literally like, here's this booth is non-smoking, this one's smoking, but you're connected by the thing. It was terrible. Yeah, and the staff lounge at the school. Listen, kids nowadays. It's funny. I used to always think that, like, when my mom would say that, I'm like, I'm never gonna say that when I get old. But here I am. Kids nowadays will never know what it was like. Do I remember Mr. Bill? Well, of course I remember Mr. Bill. This is a warning for people who use nail polish. Be careful when opening the bottles. Thank you, Riley. Has one shattered in your head? No. It shattered in your hand? How, Hoover? I started smoking way too young and didn't quit until 2014. I used vaping to quit. Never smoked again. Amazing. I remember I told you guys my mom's story of how she finally quit. I was so happy, but I was like, you have to do it on a day we're taking a road trip of 4 kids and 2 menopausal women, and you want to stop smoking today, and we have a 12-hour drive. Are you sure? But she just made up her mind. They raised taxes again, or whatever the price, whatever it was, and she's like, that's it, I'm done. I did, and he did pass. He did pass, yeah. He was 59. He was walking home from work, and he passed. I have that set, so if I'm on live for a certain amount of time, it's my reminder to wrap it up. I would smoke as a freshman in front of... Oh, we used to... Yeah, they used to have a... no, I never went over it with them. I was a good kid. But we had a smoking section at our high school for the students. It's crazy work. The teachers used to bum cigarettes off of the kids. I cannot remember where it happened at. I want to say Ohio, but I could be saying that because we were just talking about someone else happening in Ohio. I'm not 100% sure. It would be easy to look up though. And Malfines, yeah. I get that a lot. A lot of people ask me like, why do you or how do you look so young? Like that I don't have any like fine lines or only like around my eyes. And they always ask me that. They're like, did you ever smoke? No. And I didn't realize like that it aged you so much. Here you guys go. Shout out to everyone who quit, because listen, I know it had to be hard. I had to quit smoking. Was put in the hospital March 2020 for COVID. Oh. And you're still on oxygen too? Yeah, if you haven't ever done it, just don't start. Just don't start. You know, as much as my brother and I do not speak, well, legally we can't, but I guess I do have to thank him for, you know, a lot of, he did all the negative stuff, so I always saw from a very young age, I saw the negative side effects of absolutely everything. I had no desire to ever want to do any of it, so. All right, guys, well, we're going on almost 10 o'clock, and I got on at 5 o'clock, technically 5:45. It was a little bit late, so I'm at 3 hours. I did good. I literally have no idea, because I could sit here and talk to you guys. I love you guys. Zion, Illinois. Thank you so much. Thank you, Riley. That is exactly it. At 5:46 p.m. If I'm correct. I lost my dad when I was 11. He was 35 to cancer. Oh my God. Don't want my son to... Absolutely, Sammy. You head to bed, Jennifer. I just don't understand how these people go live every day, especially for that long. Not every day, because they go live every day, but for that amount of hours and with such few people. Like, I adore you guys. Like, a lot of us have connections. We can share stories and Kikul and Kat. Like, we can talk about shit that's happening on TikTok or old stories or whatever the case may be. But when I get to a certain amount of hours, like, I can really sit in this chair for so long. I just don't grasp how they can do that for that many hours. So I'm so confused. But nonetheless, tomorrow I will probably be a little bit late. I'm not sure. I'll continue to put up when I'm gonna go. Because we're gonna have Sunday tomorrow. We're gonna have Sunday dinner at my daughter's house, my other daughter's house. So we're gonna go over there and have a good dinner. I'm so proud of myself. Listen, let me see if I have pictures. I know I do. I'm one of those crazy old people that when you get like a good deal on something, like I have to tell everybody. Now I love a good roast, okay, but it's just me. So what am I gonna do with a big ass roast by myself? I love roast, and then the next night I have roast beef hash, right? Well, I was craving roast beef hash really bad because my mom used to always make it this time of year. But the roast was like $30 for just me. That's crazy. So I found this roast. It was normally almost $40. I ended up getting it for $9. Wait. It was normally $10.99 a pound. Look at this roast. And look how thick it is. It was $10.99 a pound. It was on sale for $4.99 a pound. And then I had another coupon for something. I can't remember. Anyways, I got this huge roast for $9. Right, so my daughter, she makes an amazing roast. So she's going to make roast for all of us tomorrow for dinner. And then I will have the leftovers and I will make roast beef hash, which is one of my... I swear to God, Beth and I are so freaking connected. You guys would have no clue. We'll send pictures of what we're each having for dinner, and it will almost always be so similar without us even talking. It's so crazy. So anyways, and then I'll make roast beef hash. If you guys have never had it, I'll show you my roast beef hash. Delicious. My mom used to make it all the time. It's my absolute favorite. Anyways, all right. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good sleep.